Yo, 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 welcome everyone. It is the 20th of November today. We have new scrims, new patch, new content across the board, it seems. We've got like a couple of mini islands that were added to the main game mode. We've got a new game mode. We've got new boots, new perks, all types of stuff. And obviously a myriad of balance changes as well. So we need to see how that kind of is reflected, at least in EU scrims, and see how the kind of balance kind of falls right at the end. I'm trying to maintain the 1 minute delay that I typically have as well. So apologies if I'm responding a touch late to anyone's comments. Just because I know I've got qualifiers tomorrow, and 2 weeks in a row I seem to forget to, reset the 1 minute delay if I'm casting scrims, then casting qualifiers the next day. So may as well just have a blanket 1 minute. It can't go wrong then, right? So there we go. And actually, I think we need one more team for EU to have qualifiers actually. So there may be not even qualifiers, but you know how things are. EU always signs up at the last second, so nothing new there. All right, let's swap over. We're nearly underway. Hopefully with game one, just one person missing. Who is it? Who's the problem child here? Someone from L3 in this scenario. Depressian is a name I've not seen in a long time as well. Used to be an arena shift player from back in the days. We do have the kind of new modifier as well, the circle size modifier. Grow or shrink storm based on player count, which should hopefully alleviate some of the problems we've seen with scrims in the past in regards to zone sizes and zone closure timings. I don't really know how it's specifically been affected, if it's just initial size or or maybe it must just be initial size is my guess. I also know that there's a couple of new spectator bugs as well, unfortunately. So hopefully I don't encounter them today. Or if I do encounter them today, it's just today, and then we don't have them for qualifiers. That'd be much better, to be honest. But who knows? Yo, what's up, Sun Cheese? Yo, what's up, Kazara, dude? Oh, okay. Whoa, so much stuff going on in chat. I know that obviously there's been a lot of moving parts since the patch has arrived. I just need to check something as well. Progress on some potential bans on items. Of course, whenever a new item or interaction arrives in the game, everyone is ready to not necessarily exploit it on purpose, but at least just we find out that something's really strong. And of course, in a competitive game, everyone is going to do that strong thing, even if it's a little bit too strong. So hopefully we can get the right measures in place in time before qualifies tomorrow. So maybe this is a good testing grounds to you know, to actually find out. I think I think a couple of people have already found out, like for example, the res boots are potentially a bit strong. So, ooh, nice little new screen and new sound. Yo, what's up, Luca, dude?
Select your hunter.
All right, so I think I'm pretty sure everyone can hear me anyway because of what happened last week. So you know, what's everyone's impression so far on the patch? Unfortunately, I've been super busy, so I've not had the chance to digest all the changes fully. You know, I've had a glance at the patch notes, and you know, I preemptively knew some of the changes, of course, because of PBE, but some other things have changed as well, so it's a bit hard to assess. Yo, what's up, Raxa, dude? You can ban the item in setting. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Wait, did they add that in this patch or last one? I know they did hunters. I will not find the answer to that for at least a minute, though, of course. But either way,
hatchlings incoming.
I know. Oh yeah, they added that new kind of donut drop line or drop circle, I guess, if you want to call it that. So, I don't know how you know influential that's going to be. We are looking at bombing runs for game one as well. Interestingly enough. Welcome back as well. Nerf Nyx, yeah. Nyx did not get the banhammer, unfortunately, from what I understand. So, Jim feels so good. Oh, wicked to see Deco. We need to ring Lance up, man, wherever he is. Get him back in the game. Looking at kind of a newly formed team potentially here with Sway, Leatherthy, and Godefroy. Character single-handedly killing in-houses. Okay. The pick rate doesn't seem too absurd for her though yet. So interesting. So it seems to be that Shy is running Yasa on the Oath nowadays as a more permanent fixture, which is interesting. Jin is not banned. I don't believe so. Well, not yet, at least. I should have looked a bit more closely at the pick rates, to be honest. But things don't seem that diversified, to be honest, since the patch. But maybe things change after the first couple of games. Maybe everyone wants to kind of experiment with all the new variety of changes and you know see where things kind of stand in a more competitive setting. Because you know arenas and tournament and all those other different game modes don't really provide as clear of a picture, you know. Oh yeah, that's one of the new islands. I didn't really actually see where they were positioned. So this is positioned. Hellos, wow. Okay. And there's one here as well. Below, is it below? Yeah.
Storm closing.
Bro, it looks so out of place, dude. Why is it so spherically perfect, man? Interesting stuff. But it looks like there's been barely any contact between any teams, to be honest. Pretty sure Lance already quit again. Oh. Yeah, I know that he was potentially trying to look for a team at one point for SNS. Yeah, Lance is a chiller, man. I used to play with him back in the days, man, a long time ago. He looks to be cooked though, unfortunately. Sproken has to completely jump ship. There's Yasser in this scenario then. Full left. Looking up to the left-hand side of Vane Grove. Waff looking to potentially get a nice beat down onto Gecko. Super low HP. Got the uppercutless. Got a little bit of healing at the last second. Oh! Wait, what? Okay.
An enemy oracle is...
Oh, okay. Well, there goes my fun for the day. Looks like a reset, unfortunately, guys. Izuna's having none of it, man. She just insta-started. I don't blame her, dude.
Not all deaths are endings.
Another mission. Good.
Yeah, man. I'm glad that a lot of people still remember him, man. I don't know why. It just gives me like a warm feeling. Because I don't really see him like directly in chats and stuff anymore, you know? Dude, I've got a mega weekend, sorry, a mega holiday coming up, man. I can't wait for it, man. Oh, I got cooked by that, Tredsy, fair. Yeah, I saw the tail end of your stream yesterday, Tredsy, with the spectator scuff. Holy. What was your impression of the games either way, Tredsy? Since the new patch, of course. Oh yeah, they made this apparently true Anon mode now, right? So, but they didn't fix this screen still. Okay, maybe next patch.
Abyssal hatchlings are spawning soon.
All right, so game one, starting off again. We're looking at armors on gridlock. Still bombing runs. Two teams dropping towards iron. I'm not sure if performance feels any smoother. I don't know if anyone else has any first impressions on performance. It's probably the same though, wouldn't surprise me. Sword of Fortitude available. Oh, yeah, they buffed one of the souls as well,
Enemy
right?
Oracle online.
Yeah, Fane, holy. Very, very early game fight. Shichi trying to get the kill on Cookies if possible. He's managed to evacuate at the last second. Meki also jump ship as well. Looks like these guys are not going to be fighting anymore. Cookie still needs to rapidly get some healing up if possible, maybe from Blink if he's got the heal, but he's only level 2 though. As Meki tries to get the snipe on Small. There is a Sky Shock found though. By Cookies and Meki Mech, they're able to jump ship to Gridlock to get those armors scot-free. No one's close to them. Bit of a clown fiesta, fair one. I mean, it seemed like it, to be honest, just from the last little smidge of games that I watched. CGU and MST in the scenario. Revel on the Mercury, taking an extra bit of damage from the Void still right at the end. Is able to probably kill this Abyssal actually, well the Levity's looking for the last hit at the last second. I'm not sure if he can get it though, he's already revealed himself now. Tries to go for the TP over the structure. But then has to jump ship completely, unfortunately.
Enemies have captured a soul.
What's up? Killing the Abyss. Oh, gets a nice little spike with the hammer. Wow, Waff now have to jump ship completely. He has to still hunting for more kills though. He's going to be very close to combustion very soon though. Small tries to force him away if possible, and the back start coming in. Yeah, it's like watching someone at what's it called? Like a fairground, like trying to pop the balloons or some shit. Oh, Hachi might have bitten off more than he can chew here. That's unfortunately can't really do too much. Hachi got full baited. It felt like. Premium bait that did catch the fish, and Waff tried to go for that kill out onto Yasa. He also boosty dude. Flick it up on the top right, sorry, top left hand side in Cobra. We're looking at Orlando's just temporarily segregated from the team. He's going to be able to get a back end hopefully, unless NTV stop this one. Okim Rogun doesn't get any connection unfortunately. And let's have a quick flick over at the armors. Yep, Rat all picked up
a meteor soul.
as you'd expect. We do see a 3OP kind of lingering on the left hand side. Aiden kind of back on the Oath again, it seems. This is kind of one of the other new islands, probably one of the biggest ones as well. I don't know, Luca. It was just everyone's just testing out stuff, I guess, which is good to see, to be honest. We should never criticize that in the EU at least. We'd be hypocrites otherwise. Let's be honest. On the outskirts, we do see Eevee as well, hoping to make their way in if possible. On the bottom left-hand side, we do see CGU, and to the left of that Bow having a potentially massive fight against 3OP. I think it's a nice little spin by Orlando's at the last second. Baruth taking a decent amount of damage, but they managed to maintain shield. Ash, after playing Abyss temporarily, as Acklinks looks to, go for a super aggressive dash in. There goes the shield at the last second by Baruth, but Aiden's really trying to pummel that down. Shroom finds a little pocket space behind Baruth to get the kill. Now Roof himself has to jump ship. CGU looking for some easy potential pickings. The bonus doesn't get a connection for a stun, unfortunately. Although they are getting mega damage onto Akalinks at the last second. And Shroom is managing to dance pretty well. Same with Akalinks, to be honest. 1 HP, 1 auto will seal the deal. And Akalinks does find Godefroy at the last second. So they're looking to turn this one around completely, potentially. There goes the ulti pop. The Abyssal Breaker on top. There goes the bombing run as well. Godefroy is cancelled from his res. CGU have to completely probably jump ship now. There goes the dash up to the north side. Shroom is looking for the follow-up down this way. Which goes all the way up to the north side. We do see some minor exchanges as well, I think. It looks like WAF dancing around against SB just above them. We do see Eevee as well at the same time as well, looking for the data mob resets. Trying to get that level 7 if possible. Flicking down on the south side though, we do see he's potentially caught out at the last second by L3 in this scenario. We've got at least one new name, Tencent, I've not really heard of before, but the other two I for sure have. We are seeing the rolls being popped in both directions. Cookies though has lost his. It's a grave loss to see the armor. There's a nice spin at the last second that provides Cookies with ample time. He dives to the mob at the last second. Okay. Well, mobs are still deadly as ever. Feels like I'm playing Arc Raiders, man. So Gecko has died amidst the chaos. Shin tried to jump on the jump onto the train res, but was a little bit too late. And now he's jumped back on the Sky Shark. We're looking at Squade Hand to the World. Wait, what happened there? Oh, it was a bomb and run kill. Okay. We are looking at Armor Soul summoning in around 15 seconds, along with teleportation as well. Kazaro and Deco, what do you reckon are the specific reasons she's stronger? Is it just the item changes, basically? And if so, which items have made her stronger? So that's something I'd love to know.
Abyssal hatchlings have spawned.
Looking to encroach upon MST's territory at the same time. That gets, used forward aggressively by Shroom. Pops the Fuselage for the, gets the extra dash in as well to kind of avoid the Abyssal Breaker at the last second. Chain for 9 is also popped by Akalinks, potentially getting mega zoning value as Aiden looks to circle around. Kaos on super low HP, same with Kuba, but he's managed to do a decent amount of damage himself though. L3 come in from the bottom side. They're looking to, just force out anyone if possible, but 3LP have basically healed up everything. Same with MST. This is kind of that benefit that Mercury can provide in this scenario. You're seeing a very aggressive send-in, a little bit of a separation here. Kaos has to go on the left-hand side of Underrock. He's able to reunite with the team potentially just in time. Still taking an extra bit of damage though. Shield is still broken. Rebel relatively low on mana as well. Just below that, seeing even more chaos here. It's Bao in this scenario in L3. Pressed in, getting a decent amount of damage in the last second, but Bao completely forced him out though. They've weathered the storm, amped up Fuselage. Ash looking to get that final hit if possible. Never mind, Orlando does seal the deal. Snow's now looking to jump ship. We do see as well Tencent also going to the left-hand side. On the north, we're seeing like 3 teams potentially converging on each other as well. Stasis and the bug revive feats. Oh, okay. But Trenty, what's bugged about it? Is it just that it stacks, or is there something else that's broken about it? Because I've literally not had a chance to like intently watch the gameplay. Yeah, I got you. Godefroy. Ooh, he's getting absolutely chunked at the last second. 3LP just feel like they're fighting every single team. There goes the Singularity pop. But the Chilling Knowledge kind of negated the majority of the damage that could potentially be sent their way. There goes a mega bolus Fuselage by Akalinks / Shroom. Getting so much damage. We're just looking at Godefroy last alive. And he's looking to seal the deal. I don't know what got into Shroom's bloodstream, but he's absolutely sending it mega aggro. Holy, we're looking at on the top hand side. SB looking to take the Guardian if possible, and maybe the Soul that summons in 50 seconds. Shy only have 2 kills so far. Yasser's armor is still broken as well, so ideally needs to get like a full reset if possible. Cookies has fully reset his. Breves is temporarily split from the team though, as he tries to get some extra poke in. He gets a nice little put in at the last second, forcing Breves to just have an extended stay there, unfortunately. Right, go with an aggressive send-in onto MTV, knowing that they're split up. Very aggressive send-in onto Treffer, getting absolutely chunked. 1000 has to jump ship, uses the portal to go through. Is able to reunite with Breves potentially without issue. On the south side, looking at Snow, actually taking down Hachi. Penumbra taking down Suncheese at the same time, unfortunately. So many teams are converging at different times as well. I guess another Abyssal Breaker send. Revive trying to get some damage onto MST. Doing well so far. Cal's gone super low HP, but the heals are probably going to be coming out at the last second. There goes the second amount of heals from Rebel this time. Trying to get that kill onto Crouch, but he manages to slither away from that max range beam. Rebel just find Crouch at the last second somehow. Shroom is now sending it into Bow, it looks like. Raptors finds the kill onto the last member of Sun as well. Unfortunately, they are outed 11th place. You're seeing the Fuselaw pop by Shroom, not getting too much value, unfortunately. Actually getting chunked at the last second, potentially, by Orlandis, if I'm not mistaken. He tries to go for the kill, is successful. You see the Wisp steal as well, so Athens probably has to jump ship completely here, because Aiden is not living any longer, as Bao just, you know, convert him into a makeshift pinball. Taking up on the north side, we do see MTV sending it in onto Rats. They have had to jump ship, give up control of the Bon, it looks like. Waff are also there as well. The pursuit continues, but Cookies goes with a super duper aggressive send in. He had maybe just enough sustain, but MTV did get the kill on him. They got the jump. But now they completely jump ship now. A little bit of overestimation in terms of that Nyx power. They bit the bullet on that one for sure. Revive boots have Red GA, revive speed, and... Oh, and it's not meant to. I'm assuming it's just supposed to be non-red GA. It's just supposed to be 50%, like normal GA, but like you touch something and it reses, but at 15% of the speed or whatever. So it's supposed to be like slow. I don't know. Oof. Nice little pick up there by Snow. How many kills have SP picked up? 5 so far. We are seeing Pen as well back in the game. There's a very aggressive Abyssal Breaker send in as well by Waff. They're forcing away MTV. MTV really need to get some armor resets if possible, but the day 4 mob resets are available. Just going to add an extra bit of pressure because they kind of need to focus on 2 different objectives now. You can call that a bit of mistiming potentially, but hopefully they do find some sort of safe haven to actually breathe a bit and get those armor resets in if possible. We are looking at the red drop in about 5 seconds, Blinkstone in around 50 seconds.
Online.
We seem to be playing the ultra slow game. A lot of teams are kind of converging to the top left hand side as Shiji gets sent back by the fan at the last second.
Enemies have captured a meteor soul. The storm is closing.
She needs to get a little bit of damage onto MST if possible. There goes the aggressive sended by Pen this time. I was about to say Depth Wreck, but it's not going to be that, of course. We've seen a couple more LMBs being sent at the last second. Kuba actually finds Shin, though. MST coming out on top so far. Kuba getting mega damage in. Gecko's trying to punch everyone away as possible, trying to last as long as possible, but the wall has kind of scuffed them out. We are looking at Pen last alive now, but Waff are there. And they can't get that finishing kill, the finishing blow onto SB. And there goes the super clean Abyssal Breaker send in. Rebel taking a little bit of damage at the last second, but pops the wings. Is able to make his way over to his team. And it's probably going to get away, hopefully, scot-free in this scenario. Bottom right-hand side, we are looking at some interplay here between Rat and L3 in this scenario. There goes Cookies again with the aggressive sending. He's lost the armor, of course. Same with Blink, but they're hopefully managing to survive as long as possible. They already find the counter Depression. Snow's looking to jump ship immediately. So Tencent is definitely going to be the sacrificial lamb, trying to survive as long as possible. Of course, with this double lifesteal combo, you can do quite a lot, but still not enough. There goes the crown pick up by Snow. Chilling on the lasers. It looks like who's going to pick it up? Gas has got the blink so far, so maybe looking for an Abyssal Breaker combo, trying to kill someone like that. Yeah, Kazara, it's a bit of a weird one. It just felt, it almost felt like it was like an unintentional bug, and then they're just going, we'll just call it a feature, guys. It's fine. I mean, think of it back in the days where you could double stack, like you could actually double stack. I mean, you can still double stack with red and normal, can't you? As relics. Yeah, I can understand that one, Trezzy, that makes sense. Oh, Bao getting the super duper clean kill to start this off, and a nice spike secondarily, so Breeze is now lost to life, or MTV, unfortunately. He's got the bit of momentum tech to try and jump ship, if possible, but, you know, there's teams all around him.
Storm tightening.
Oh, and unfortunately, this gets spiked at the last second. That is MTV out in 8th place. MTV trying to last on that shift for as long as possible, but they are getting bombarded from every direction, unfortunately. Crouch taking an extra bit of damage. Might have to pop the ulti here if Ash does get the kill.
Enemy Oracle
And I
online.
know that Mekimech could play Jin, so I'm wondering if he is, after bans potentially, if Saros does get banned in this scenario, for example. You've got a good variety of options, especially if Jin is going to be meta, which it seems to be from the multiple reports I've heard. The dunk at the last second by Snows, unsuccessful though. Hachi is going to make it out about one. Depressing on super low HP, goes down to the south side. Where we do see Rat as well, maybe just looking to stick the Orb of Revival. They've got a Chunker as well, placed on the kind of southern exit, so that makes things a little bit easier for them.
The Lava Baron has arisen.
This time dead as well, and very shortly after it's going to be Tencent from there. Is EV trying to pick up a couple more kills here. Crouch sends it with the ulti, gets a nice clean connection. So L3 are just one member now, with it being Snow.
Warning, storm closing.
Bro, I've not even seen the domination mode, bro. I've just been so busy. I wanted to watch it, but maybe next PBA patch I can watch it. Levi tries to stick the anywhere for here, but gets cancelled by the pull-in at the last second. Landis tries to go in for the follow. Oh, luckily just avoids that nuke by like 1 pixel there. Gets a second read. The ulti's popped onto Orlando's and the spin as well, but it's still not enough. EV are unfortunately out in 7th place, but it looks like the chaos is not stopping there. L3 getting absolutely chunked out. Looks like the res was stuck. Snow trying to last as long as possible. I got you, Treasure. Cheers for the fill-in. It looks like L3 unfortunately are out in 6th place as well. Rats are looking to continue their snowball, it looks like. So far, they've picked up 8 kills.
An enemy Oracle is scanning.
On the bottom left-hand side, we do see Bao with 8 kills as well. SB have picked up 7. There goes a crown pickup as well to try and get Gecko back if possible. MST only with 5 kills though, but Armors are still looking pretty healthy. They're just trying to check out what's going on. Looking on the bottom right-hand side, we do see a chilling finale pop. Try and get a little bit of space and security for Hachi. He's managed to pick up Armors, or the majority of Shy have, to be honest, which is good. Lando's chilling in the bush, trying to get an ambush potentially onto the crown holder in this scenario. E-Flat has also dropped Pen on super low HP, has to pop the ulti, try and buy himself a little bit of space. Nice little punch, even with the kind of like 180. And maybe he's bought himself enough time actually. Meki actually finds Shin as well, so it's just Pen last alive now. MST trying to chill in this little bit of space they have left. Right, just to the right of them. Ash actually finds Hachi, so who is it now? Spro and Yasa last alive. The Abyssal Breaker's popped, but I think Blinkies might be kindly donated here by Yasa to Bao, so that's an extra bit of strength for Bao. Pen has managed to heal up to full as well. No armor though, pretty much. And now Spro, 6k, can maybe buy a res or stick this res if he's not already used it. Something in my gut is telling me he's already used it though. A little bit of a fight against MST so far. Landos looks to send it on to Kausk at least, get a little bit of damage if possible. There goes the Abyssal Breaker. Nice little dash away. Okay, Railgun does not get the connection. On the bottom right hand side, we do see Shy in the new cycle back as a full 3-man. Nice little rest stick by Spro on the bottom right hand side. We do see the crown being popped by Pen back as a full 3-man. They're trying to get the fight against Rat. They are succeeding at least against Blink for the moment. But Shin unfortunately dies in the chaos. Same with Gecko, even with the squid play afterwards. Pen trying to hide as long as possible, but I think his time might be up as Sprokane tries to get the poke in if possible, or a spike. The punch doesn't get the connection either. And he has to actually send it back with the ulti on top, but scuffs it. Oh, maybe saved by the portal, in fact. But MST are there with open arms, open bullets, let's say. As they try to spray him down. There we go. That is SB outed, unfortunately, 5th place. We are looking at 4 teams left now. Shy are running out of space quite rapidly here as Rat, keep applying pressure continuously, but Bao are now also doing it as well. It's kind of a little mini 3-way standoff. We do see MST as well. They aren't on the Saros, but of course they can get these crazy random spikes from those mortars. We are seeing Bao potentially getting cornered out here. Orlando's already lost all of the armor. Shy look for a wide rotate around in that kind of new space that's developed as the circle moves kind of to the bottom right hand side. Let's see how they're doing now in terms of kills. Currently at 9 kills. Bao with 10. And MST definitely know that they're there. They've picked up 6 kills. There goes the napalm drop. Of course, they've got the shift level 4. Oh, they can be super, super grief heavy to Shy, man. Oh my god. Hachi tried to build a nice 3-story mansion, but unfortunately got absolutely pummeled at the last second. But a nice little bit of Abyssal Breaker to start things off. Blink actually on super low HP, still got Hopper Shield left, rapidly healing up behind that little rock at the last second. But Meki just got the Eva armor upgrade, if I'm not mistaken, as well. He's also just upgrading everything. How much money do Rat have, though, in this scenario? 5k. Looks like MST can just chill for now. But I don't know how much space or time they're going to have left. Hopefully they've got a load of E-plats. House customer money left if there is another shop that may drop in the future. But it's not looking a little bit slim, to be honest. Yes, they're taking a decent amount of poke at the last second as Rat, completely forced them away. So what a shy running at the minute then. Yeah, so they can Saros through if they need to, of course. And obviously, yeah, that's what they're going to do. There goes the shift level 4 by Hachi. And now they're trying to get the third party potentially onto MST. They should have probably realised this. But maybe they weren't considering things. But Bao actually getting mega forced out. Absolutely chunked. Kind of a misposition in a grave way. Rats absolutely won that fight. And MST just clean house. Bao are out in 4th place. And now MST themselves are in a sticky situation. They get an aggressive Abyssal Breaker forward. They're really trying to fight for space in the E-plat because they don't want to get sandwiched by Rats potentially if they walk around from the top side. Meki actually finds Kalski at the last second. MST are absolutely getting chunked now. They're just left with one member. Unless he gets a spike, he's going to be dead, and he is dead, so that's Rat picking up even more kills. Picked up 12 so far. So, we're looking at two teams, of course, Shy and Rat. There goes the pad drop. Nuke has also dropped at the same time. Rat looked to kind of rotate over. Abyssal Breaker's dropped again. He's trying to get mega damage on. Thinks they're going to, they're going to succeed onto Hachi. That's one member down started so far. There gets a nice little wisp pickup as well. Sprokane tries to get a quarter play, maybe a potential kill if possible, but a nice little dash up to the north side provides just enough space. It is just one member left now for it's being Spro. Well, Anyasa, I'm blind, I didn't see that guy. Big Oath, husk of a character. Ooh, big connection with the orb there by Meki, but it is returned by Spro at the last second, still not enough. And now we are officially left with Yasa last alive. Spiked in the abyss, and Rat take game number 1 with 15 kills.
Storm tightening.
Oh, it's so cool that we can do this. 5 perks, 5 max, 5 perks, max 5 equipment, okay. Let's just read up on chat and see what's going on. My idea for Mercury in the past weeks is in both Scrims and SNS was that if there's a Saros Oath, I've got to poke them like hell. Yeah, she feels pretty good at that, but needs a close range comp. It's so fun to watch. I mean, we'll see. Like, I don't know what to think yet. There's been such a high amount of changes. The dust needs to settle, I think, first. I don't think enough of the players have had a chance to really experiment with them, as I was mentioning earlier, in a kind of competitive-oriented mindset. Or where everyone else is also showing that mindset as well, I guess. I'm not sure if I like the new pick sound, actually.
Called to battle.
Alrighty, welcome back everyone. Alright, we're about to head into game 2. It's going to be bullet trains, it seems, this time. Alright, straight off the bat,
Abyssal
armors on Scav
hatchlings are
Bay.
spawning
We are
soon.
looking at Soul of Fortitude. Oh, up for grabs. Who's first dibs? L3 potentially have first dibs on Scav. No one's contesting them again. I feel like they're definitely optimized the early game. I feel like this used to like shudder a bit performance wise. Ooh, on the top we can see some potential early game fighting here. Bao picked up the Sky Shocks at the last second. Completely jumping ship against WAF.
An enemy oracle is scanning.
He also looking to try and get XP of, you know, standard farming strats that he'd love to see. You're also courageous, dude. I'm not too sure yet. You know, there's one unfortunate bug that's a little bit game breaking, so we've had to essentially ban an item. But aside from that, I don't really know yet. The cycle change is good. Well, if it's doing what it says it does on the tin, I need to verify that first. I assume it does, but you see think as well. Actually, getting at least one kill, second kill. So just go for a last alive. Back, they're really trying to stop this res if possible. Aggressive send in. They then get the reap, unfortunately. So Godefroy is going to make it out of town. We're looking at Shy actually taking Academy in this scenario.
Enemies have captured a meteor soul.
L3 do take the armors and the soul as well, so that's a nice, really big boon for those guys. 3LP, I mean, wasn't it Fortitude on top, so it wasn't actually that good overall, but whatever. Getting XP is still a good thing always. Even trying to fight, you know, push MST off, but Cooper went for like the kind of split farm at the last second, gets a nice little spike grenade, but he's desperately low on health now. He's getting healed up a touch by Revel, hopefully just enough. That grenade, unfortunately, the second one not getting the connection. As 3LP continues to force that MST, but you know, finally Cooper he penetrates through Aiden's shield at the last second, and 3LP and just two members. It's looking very sour now for 3LP as they try to jump ship. Maybe Achilles can make it out, but I think Cooper wants his revenge, and I think he's going to get it successfully. Shroom just make it out to the top right hand side. And the kill for UDC Bruce taking Blink as well, so Bao looking on the up and ups. I guess the Mercury Mortar, and unfortunately 3LP, even in that kind of 1v1 situation, are outed last place. But maybe it's a limit test day. It's fine to do that today, but tomorrow when it's quals, if there are quals, of course, you know,
An enemy
you don't want to be testing things then, right? So we're looking at Bao as well, being forced away in a quite pronounced way by L3. I think they're still pretty hungry to try and get something. There goes the Raw, absolutely negating two armors. Surely that's balanced, guys. Smile. Oh, bonus at the last second by depressing. It's still not enough. Snow just make his way down to the bottom right hand side. On the full south side there, we do see a mega escape by Tencent. Still has the armor, which is the you know, still good thing overall. Right back as a full 3-man as well. After Baruf took one down. Rafa picked up one kill amidst the chaos. Sun just forming from the north side, going downwards. L3 back as a full 3-man. For left side, we did see MTV before on Iron Acres, if I'm not mistaken. They rotated left, now walking back into zone afterwards. We do see a potentially big fight here. Sun against WAF in this scenario. Cosmo trying to get that pace off onto Shichi if possible, but he's able to make his way through the wind tunnel. There goes the Abyssal Breaker follow-up. Super duper clean, surgical play by WAF. Taking down one member pretty much instantly. Sunchi's likely to be the next victim. Tries to feather across. Doing pretty well so far, but I think the chase is going to be a bit too much. Yep, and we are just left with one member, Kronos, but did, you know, buy enough time for his teammate to get out of town, which is still a good thing, all things considered. But Kronos is between so many teams, so the Skyshock play is going to be the play to make here. We'd be looking for either Cobra Res or something along those lines. Wide rotation around. Raptor chilling in the bush potentially. Well, Cookies with the aggressive send kind of forward, playing quite forward. But Waff do up to level 7. So Godefroy is playing Mario Kart, it seems. We are looking at Armor Soul dropping in not too long as well. K2 mob resets, of course.
Incoming. Warning, storm closing. An enemy oracle is scanning.
We are looking at Soul Stealer as well, up for grabs in around 50 seconds. Apart from that, the super duper heavy fight on mana cores and a couple of scuffles, it's been pretty light, to be honest, for the early game. I feel like I don't know what I'm wondering what conclusion 3LP came to in that scenario. Whether like we would have won that fight for Red Zeph because we would have been able to kind of match the sustain. There's all those sorts of considerations you can think of as to like why that fight didn't go the way that they wanted it to. Of course, with them having Revel, they can negate a lot of the damage being sent their way. I guess that's one thing we never really saw, to be honest. If healers were like truly viable. It's really hard to balance healers in like a trios game though, because the kind of roles that you need to fulfill are already saturated, right? So that's why you end up with someone like a character like Zeph who does a trillion damage and heals. It's a really fine line to cross.
Enemies have captured a soul.
Ash gets the steal at the last second as SP tried to apply pressure onto Bao. Ghosts are obviously spawning as well. There goes the Abyssal Breaker. Firstly popped by Gecko, but gets knocked away a little bit by the Battle Gun at the last second. Taking an extra bit of damage after the dash down to his team to reunite. His shield's about to be broken. Is successfully broken. As the Fuse Slot has popped the last second, but Shin unfortunately gets destroyed. And we are looking at just 2 members left now. Pen from the dance around on the Saros. Orlando's is likely to be chasing this one to the end of the earth. Ice also finds Depression, unfortunately, at the last second as well.
Enemy oracle
And unfortunately,
online.
Pen did die, but he did manage to buy, hopefully, a massive chunk of time for his team. Back as a full 3-man on the train. Nice escape there. I think if Shin did get one shot on the Fusillade lasted long enough, he would have had a decent value. Hey, Lizardo.
Abyssal hatchlings are spawning soon.
I maybe misheard me, or I misconstrued it as I meant that because MST had Mercury and like Revel had it. Is Tetra or Celeste better in rank for rank play? At the moment, I'd say Celeste. I think Tetra's has been nerfed quite significantly in the past couple of patches. So. And trying to get the Pokken onto MTV. Agreed, go with an aggressive send-in. They're trying to get the pick off if possible. Fighting in the zone temporarily. They did get the kill right at the last second. Pen is dead. We are looking at Night Stalker and Magnetic Vacuum on the right hand side. CG being forced out by Shy. Godefroy is behind Yasuo at the moment. Has to take the dagger back.
An enemy oracle is scanning.
On the top left hand side, we see a potentially massive fight unfurling here. With the ulti pop, Cookies taking a bit of damage. It's like a sustain war.
Abyssal
So we see
hatchlings
MTV
have
coming up
spawned.
beneath a Waff at the last second. There goes a nice little spike onto Shichi, getting absolutely chunked, unfortunately. One member dead shortly afterwards. We were just left, well, we were left with Smold, and he's also cooked as well. So Waff are out in 11th place, but the fight is not stopping. It looks like his Breeze looks to try and potentially force Cookies out at the last second, but he just get the dash down to the south side. Makes his way out, is able to reunite with his team. They're trying to get some Pokemon to go before it looks like they've won the war. They're going to be able to get the Abyss Hatchling as well for free. So she's trying to get some information
Enemies
at the last
have
second.
captured
Slightly, well,
Soul.
pretty underleveled actually in
Incoming.
comparison to Rat. Sun desperately want to farm XP whenever possible, but I think Rat are going to have first dibs on everything, and Sun are just permitting it for some reason. They don't want to contest. If you don't want to contest, just jump ship, guys. You don't need to stay. And there might have been enough more than they can chew there with that kind of extended amount of lingering. Kazamo is found dead. Kronos tries to jump ship as well, along with Suncheese going their own separate ways if possible, to ensure that they can at least get a res off. Suncheese is dead. It is Kronos
Enemy
lost alive.
Oracle online.
We're looking at Dragon Breath rounds in around 45 seconds. On the bottom right hand side, we do see Eevee as well. CGU. Sway trying to get a little bit of token potentially. Already been revealed though, taking a lot of damage right at the last second, or potentially if that second prop from the Celeste hit. There's Bao encroach upon CG's territory. Potentially looking for a big singularity play. Is he going to get it? Is the question. Oh, and he got a TP steal off the big roof. That would have been funny if he got that one. And he has to pop the squid to escape in this scenario. Levi just gets stunned at the last second. A couple of LMBs are sent in. CG fight as long as possible, but oh, this is going to be such a messy fight as Lando's Void's narrowly getting caught there at the last second. The Singularity just get one catch, and then finding Levi as Roof tries to chunk Squay down. Is successful at the last second. CG now to jump ship. The Squid unfortunately misses by Levithy, but he does manage to make it back to his team member, Go to Froy. Like a back up to the top left hand side. Trapper finds Tencent. The bottom left hand side, Gecko in a really sticky situation. Pops the Abyssal Breaker. Is not really going to last much longer, unfortunately. As Ash is waiting there as well. Kelsey's looking to jump ship now after quickly looting the box. It's Shin last alive. SB having a really, really rough game so far. We are looking at some two-way shenanigans happening very, very soon as well. I'm assuming this is a Bao play.
Oracle is scanning.
Maybe it's MTV. There it goes. No one died on the kill feed. I didn't see it, so... Pressing also last alive for L3. Just down. Where is it? Up here.
Will soon appear.
Maybe Squay died. I'm not sure. Because you know how the kill feed scuffs out very often in the observer feed. Team looking to get Dragon Breath rounds if possible. It's on basically 1 HP, but Bao are looking to try and get the steal if possible. Not sure who's got the pickup just yet. No one, in fact. There's Ice actually finds a Shin, so SB are out in 10th place. Cooper did manage to get the Dragon Breath rounds, which is a really nice pickup at the last second. We are looking at Orb of Revival on the top right hand side. 40 seconds left. Depressian last alive, looking for a train res, which won't take too long. There's one coming along soon. Multiply by MTV, going for a super aggressive in. Singularity actually catches one, unfortunately. Dow's again absolutely chunked. L3 are outed, unfortunately, as well. The train res was not successful, it seems. Just Prepper just get killed by Blink with that Abyssal Breaker. Breeze going up to the north side. Hopefully lasts as long as possible, but I think his time might shortly be up here as Rat looking for their feast, which they might successfully get. The shield is now finally broken on Breeze. Trying to use that momentum tech whenever possible. Circles around in the zone, but the portal's there. Trying to go through maybe like a portal juke. And unfortunately still caught out. And that is MTV outed 8th place. They tried to escape as best as possible. Only picked up 2 kills amidst the chaos.
Storm closing.
Yep, GPA, the times have changed. Smile. Ash does find Rebel, unfortunately, as a Shy again absolutely pummeled this time by EV. Crouch going in for the ulti. The Twink Finale is popped perfectly timed, well, nearly by Hachi. Unfortunately, still found dead. There's too low of a threshold to survive any longer. Yasuo might be the next victim here as well. He is dead to a spike. It's broken us alive. Nice clean finish up by CGU. Go to Boy going absolutely crazy mode. Shy outed 7th place here. Another Chilling Finale is popped shortly afterwards by Suncheese. Managed to get a nice little escape at the last second. Did not get hit by the RMBs, but Orlando just goes with an aggressive send in. Pops the Roar as well. Suncheese managed to get a little bit of healing as Roof takes down 2 members solo. Crazy work there. We are looking at Rebel as well, trying to skirt through as well. Get some damage onto Square. Pops the ulti solo. Ice actually finds Suncheese. And the dash through. Oh my god, that was a bit suicidal, Square. Hopefully he can make it out of this one as Rebel tries to get the kill. But it looks like Crouch is going to be the one that actually gets the kill credit. CGU are unfortunately out in 6th place. Rebel might be the next victim here. Eevee picking up kills left, right, and center, man. Already at 9 kills. They're having a really nice game. There goes a bit more two-way magic. There's a bond pack, I think that's been cancelled now by Meki. Just decides to go for the scan instead. Kazimo chilling on the top side. Managed to stay alive. Playing for placement points, it looks like. Not bad, all things considered. But it looks like Dragon Breath Rounds has swapped hands. MST not in the game anymore, unfortunately. So much chaos this game. Holy. Oh yeah, they nerfed Zeph as well. How big is the Zeph nerf GPA? Like, does it feel noticeable? Getting absolutely chunked at the last second. Oh, his Wisp can't make it through the portal either. His Cookies gets absolutely chunked as well by Bao and EB respectively. Ash actually takes down Levi as well at the last second. Crouch, trying to survive as long as possible, trying to pepper in those LMBs, jump in between. Kazimo's jumped down to stay in zone. I think he might be found. Potentially. Oh, there we go. Oh, and the nade actually gets the connection. Can he get the kill in time though? Unfortunately not. Kazimo with that spike grenade connection right on like the perfect angle. Actually manages to get the kill. Looks like Rat have also stuck their own res as well. But I don't know if they're going to be granted enough time to get enough armor repairs in or anything. It looks like Cookies has jumped down at the last second. Ibisabreak has popped to buy a bit more time. Proof drops to E-Plat to try and buy a bit of time as well for himself. He's basically forcing everyone away. There goes the TP play as well. Yeah, he's on shift. Yeah, he's on shift. Oof. He's getting that kill onto Son. Son are outed third place. We are just left with 2 teams now. And hopefully Rat can pick up some remnants, get some rapid armor repairs in. Maybe they got a crazy play up their sleeves. There we go, there goes the armor repairs. How much money do they have? Yeah, they can even buy more if they want to have a prolonged fight. They're about relatively equal in Econ as well, but of course Ash does have the Dragon Breath rounds, which probably puts the fight, to be honest, in Bao's favour. Bao already at 13 kills. Rat at 12. Link with the super duper aggressive send in. Oh, Abyssal I really like that play, kind of playing it forward, kind of past Biroof when they tried to mirror each other. Now Cookies actually is potentially losing the fight for the moment. He's lost a lot of health, but he's rapidly healing the out with food. Blink needs to do the same now, ideally. Of course, Blink has also lost the armor very, very rapidly. One roll also, sealed the deal as well. Yeah, I can see that GPA. There goes a 2-way play. I'm assuming this is a hot play, so hopefully Rat don't get 3 OP'd here. You'd have to be expecting it by now. Oh, looks like an ISO 1v1, but Cookies is getting absolutely chunked by Ash. He didn't even lose like barely any HP, and Blink is probably going to be the next victim here as Meki tries to hold his own. He gets a nice little bit of dash damage onto Orlando's, but we know that Orlando's is likely going to be able to heal up everything without issue. And this just went super duper south. Meki has to pop the E-Plat for the last second, tries to go through the portal, but I think his time might be up here unless he gets a crazy surprise spike. He's still getting actually major damage onto Ash, all things considered. But it looks like his time is about to be up as Orlando's unfortunately misses the reap. Goes through a little portal play to last a little bit longer here.
The storm is closing.
Just a little bit more healing up. Still a super duper long time to survive, all things considered for Rat. But Bao are the victors of game number 2, ending it off with 16 kills. Oh yeah, we've got the level 4s as well. All right, so who won the level 4 war the most? A lot of people potentially said Felix, but Felix isn't even really in the meta. Unfortunately, never has been, at least in the comp sense. So who's the next runner-up for level 4, having multiple level 4s?
Select
Called to battle.
We'll be good in squads, I'm sure of it. I got you.
Not all deaths are endings.
You are the drop leader.
I wonder if we get the donut drop line this time. The donut drop circle. Drop pattern. I don't know. I guess I should call it pattern if they introduce some other weird ones in the future. They could probably do like a chessboard where like every white tile is a drop location. I don't know. Hey, I need some money for these ideas, man. Come on. Both one, okay, Krista. Well, Krista's an interesting call, actually, yeah.
Abyssal hatchlings incoming.
But I can imagine Oath is a monster. But Oath is a monster anyway, like, just anything that enhances that. But like a Myth or Luna changed so much. Feels nice. Yo, welcome back, everyone. Yo, what's up, Pen? Decide to go for the Cold Fang drop. Through up here, looking to switch it up, going to Mana Cores instead this time. I feel like they've done that a couple of times actually in the recent couple of scrims that I've seen.
Enemy Oracle online.
We are looking at Codex and Affluence. Maybe CGU going for Affluence, I'm not too sure. Speed being pushed up by Bao in this scenario as Baruf has to get a couple of LMBs in onto 10. They do have a level advantage, at least on Orlando's, but he's trying to farm up the mobs as rapidly as possible and is successful at it. There goes a nice little pull at the last second. SB Gek has to jump ship with a nice little knock away. The Shin does not get spiked there. Then gets a nice little bit of poke at the last second.
Abyssal hatchlings have spawned.
Double plane, yeah. Bro, they got so many ideas. Like, there's so many things they could do, man. Or like, you could do like half parallel type shit. I mean, it's not ideas in quote marks. I know the shit already exists in other games, but everything in this game must be revolutionary. Smile.
An
On the
enemy
top right side, we
Oracle
do
is
see
scanning.
Rats as well, trying to fight over for armors. He's whack in this scenario. Shishi unfortunately misses the Arcane Railgun. Meki gets a nice little dash away. Orb unfortunately doesn't get the connection onto Shichi though. And Chronoxus has found at least one armor. Looks like they are going for a little swap at the last second. Small finds another armor, which is a really nice pickup. Meki gets a nice little stun. Dashes away super rapidly though, because he doesn't want to stay in Oath's terrain for too long. Maybe taking a little bit of damage. Cookies kind of jumps in from behind. He's temporarily behind them now. I don't know, it's not even temporary. It's a pretty long period of time. Being sent in every direction it seems, but he's able to reunite with his team. Real, Luca, real. Roof just find Trevor at the same time as well. And Dalza MTV on one member left. Shield is broken as well. But Meki's also out of mana, so they can't really do too much here, unfortunately. Oh, and Blinker might be scuffed here. Oof. A decent amount of damage. The shield is finally broken. So Cookies tries to get as much survivability as possible, dashing in and out. Taking so much damage now, 1 HP. MTV are out in last place as well, unfortunately. It must have been a spike for the last kill, which is why I didn't see it in the kill feed. So Chronoxus tries to seal the deal, gets an extra bit of momentum, but Cookies basically heals up at least 1/3 of his HP bar with 2 spells. Seems okay, man. Bao looking to try and get the level 7 as soon as possible. Looks like Orlando's already found his though, same with Baruf now. Ash already level 8 actually, so they are maybe looking to encroach upon anyone. Some might be the victims here. They know they've got the level disadvantage. There is a full jump in. We are jumping over to L3 and MST in this scenario. That's Paul reaping at the last second onto Kuba, but he's still going for the aggressive sending onto Snow. And able to destroy the shield in time. There gets a nice little dunk. Kuba already found chunked. Nice little spike grenade though, just pushed him away temporarily. There goes the Fuselaw pop. And the next victim might be Kalsk. We're left with just Revel now. Dashes away to the top right side. We're a little bit surprised he didn't take the Sky Shock. We asked got the Squid to extend his survivability a little bit longer. And And surprisingly somehow as well, I think, I'm not sure, I'm assuming Bao got third party
Enemy
here.
Oracle is
Because
scanning.
they've lost Orlando's, even with the massive level advances they had against Sun. No, Shy now looking for some potential free pickings. I guess Hachi with Descending is unable to get the kill though. 1 HP on Kazamo. This Breaker's pop. Mega damage potentially onto Sun Cheese. Oh, they're back. It's not going to be. Oh, there's one nice little spike at the last second. Spur actually gets the kill onto Sun Cheese, playing in the Abyss temporarily. SB trying to look for a couple more kills here. Shouldn't with the super aggressive send in. The dagger, unfortunately, doesn't get a successful landing, so it kind of scoffs. Everyone looking to stick the res, it looks like, as well. Shroom actually finding Godefroy. Should she potentially caught out here by SB?
Warning. Storm
They
closing.
decide to, stop the chase, it looks like. Shroom actually finding 2 members, if I'm not mistaken, CGU. Dashing down to the bottom right side. Foursquare. Going through the wind tunnel. Going for an aggressive sending on to Revel. Battlegun unfortunately doesn't connect. Snow's just chilling in the bushes though. Yeah, Beastlaw has popped. Group actually takes down Depression in quick succession. Ash actually finds a kill as well. You see a rapid escape down on the south side by Snow.
Abyssal
With the ulti as
hatchlings
well.
have
What?
spawned.
What? It even made the sound? That's mega scuff. So not able to get the heal off or the res off in time. Just above that we see EV and CGU having a bit of a dance. They have a little bit of a level advantage though, EV in this scenario. We see about 4 teams actually converged here. Tencent potentially getting caught out. Getting absolutely chunked. L3 are outed 11th place. Just below that, we see EV and
enemy
CGU
oracle is
still
scanning.
chilling around Heart. Acklinks actually find Shin on the north side in Vanegrove. Gecko has to jump ship as Aiden goes for the continued aggressive chase. This Raker's popped. We do see Shy just above them looking for some free pickings. The Bolas actually gets the connection. Gecko is found dead.
Enemies have captured a meteor soul.
After the Swiss finish, they might be looking for more here potentially. Dream goes in to kind of fend off Stroking just temporarily. Gets the dagger back. There's a little bit of loot still available on the ground. Actually picks up whatever's left as Acklinks chills on the top side. Goes in for the chilling Nolly play, which is actually pumped potentially early. A nice little play, preemptive play by 3LP to catch out Shy now. It's an open window of opportunity against Shy. Hachi is already found dead. Levi finds Godefroy at the same time. Shy in a bit of a troubling predicament. 5 seconds left till daytime though. Sproking can most likely make his way to Kobo without issue. Bao do not have air blast either. Sproking tries to get a little bit more poke against Bao. Yasa did manage to make it out there as well, all things considered.
Abyssal hatchlings incoming.
You're looking at Group also taking down Shin. He just ran out with his team like nothing happened.
Enemy oracle online.
He unfortunately doesn't get any connections on the Singularity. Going for taking a bit too much damage, has to jump ship, trying to farm up mobs as well as possible.
Storm
Trying to
tightening.
level the playing field. Sway jumps up to the north side. On the left hand side. Right to level 11. They got magnetic vacuum spawning in not too long, what, like 30 seconds. MST maybe look for some sort of wide rotate. They're pretty split though, so maybe they get back on Rebel, I'm not too sure. They look to split bomb, there goes the backs. Probably a safe play, all things considered. You're looking at resonating either in around 15 seconds. There's a WAF and CG have a mini fight at the moment. Godefroy dancing for as long as possible. Only popped the dagger now, basically ran out of escape options. Gets absolutely nuked by WAF. And we do see more kills on the kill feed. Blink taking down 1 member as well. Shroom finding Pen, 3LP are going on that vicious hunt that they did in game 1.
An enemy oracle is scanning.
One thing about Bao that it just something about their playstyle reminds me a lot of early days TTV, man. Like they're always perma on objective every time, and it feels like they're not like heavily contested. So I swear we've gone full circle, bro. Half HP. Looks like an EV and Rat are just fighting amongst themselves, it feels like. That's their new objective as Cookies goes with an aggressive sending. Gets a mega spin, actually. And they already find Levi. They're about to find potentially Ice, but he pops the Chilling Command to last a little bit longer. Crouch is trying to kite as long as possible. Gets a nice little punch, but it's still not enough, unfortunately. Crouch has just reset his passive, unfortunately, for Cookies. And that final R&B disconnect by Mech, taking down EV in this scenario, 10th place. Sheesh. And there goes Baruf with the vacuum. On the bottom left-hand side, we do see Acklinks get a nice little spike, unfortunately. MST are in dire straits now with Cooper last alive. He got a nice little box, potentially for a little bit of money. He has 2.3k.
Enemy Oracle online.
True, maybe looking for a potential split play through the... Nope, they actually go up to the north side, all things considered. Interesting. On the top right-hand side, we do see a big force out here, actually by WAF against SB. Big armor difference so far. Slight level disadvantage as well, as 5 Puppies try to get some extra LMBs in. There goes Small, probably going to pop the Abyssal Breaker any second. There we go. Pern already has to use his dash now. Abyssal Breaker is returned at the last second by Gecko, but it's already found Chunked. And the train is slowly arriving now, so Gecko has to hopefully avoid his Whisper from dying as Shichi just gets spiked at the last second. Shin trying to still last as long as possible. The ulti just expires at the last second, and Shin manages to make it out with 1 HP. Holy schmoly. Shin can only just pop there. Goes the Abyssal Breaker by Blink. Decent amount of damage. Already finding Acklinks. They're up here in a little bit of trouble now. Not able to stick this. Shroom is going to completely jump ship. And Ian is going to try and buy enough time for his team as possible. Obviously, he can go vegan mode if he wants to as well. Maybe that's the choice here, because he's getting absolutely pummeled in every single direction. He's getting fucking IMAX Cinnamon. Holy shit. You're looking at Dreadstar in around 30 seconds, though, so maybe someone can go for that one as Pen tries to stick the res squay. Oh, nearly got the knock-in. Yep, GPA, you know. And then, bro, when anyone contests them, you're the person that gets third-partied. Feels good, man. And then you just don't do it. You just don't touch them. You don't touch them and let them do it because... Yeah, it feels good, man. I also like to, for the spectator, they've added, like, when a team's dead, they show, like, a grayed out thing in a cross symbol. And when a team's fighting, it shows, like, when they just start fighting, I think, at least, it shows, like, the animation's a bit more explicit now, like, visually. There we go, Bow with the TTV strat. We're picking up even more red drops, red relics, etc. Nah, but it's the right play to make, you can argue, maybe. I mean, they always... But the thing is with Bow, they at least go for kills as well afterwards. They always have mega kills. Even before, they don't. The difference with TTV was they used to play really scared before they had already snowballed. They'd only fight when they were ultra snowballed. But I feel like Bao will fight anyway. They don't really care. Like, they're not like scared. So I can give them credit for that for sure. Yeah, Luca, man. That was nice. And then Carbine came out and shit like that. SD, they get the res off though. LMBs are continuously coming out. Shin taking way too much damage, getting a mega fucking combo lasered. Pen gonna be able to stick the res though without issue. 9 teams left. I think the next circle, especially on the right hand side, is probably going to result in some deaths.
The Lava Baron will soon appear.
Let's take down Chaos. See on the kill feed. Shy trying to farm up against CG, but the dagger may scuff Go to Pro out here, getting absolutely chunked. Pops the fuse slot up to the north side. Oh, man, just survived with a slither of HP. That's funny. I remember that right at the end, GPA. Holy, like Dan Bridges was subbing for all the random teams at the end. The dice to the world as well. Mr. Chaos Cosmo also dead shortly afterwards. Sun putting Finale's popped, but I don't think they got anything left in the tank after this one. Cronus needs to desperately heal up if possible, but he's aggroed by the town guards. Chichi picking up a monstrous amount of kills, and Sun are outed in 9th place. I think so, Luca, man. I remember that you played with us like once or twice. That was funny, man. I remember we had like one end game on machine, and it ended, and it was like it was fucking cringe. Like we got scuffed. Holy, a long time ago, man. So he's putting to the bottom right hand side. It looks like as well. Bit of green on green violence. Wow, looking to take literally every single fucking boss drop in the whole game. There should be an achievement for that, it feels like, as Rebel Dice to the World. MST are out in 8th place. I'm not sure if that was what type of kill that was. I'm just trying to make his way out, but they're taking so much damage now. Finally, teams have contested them, and the cycle pulled in. They took a little bit too long. Wow, already lost Orlando's and the Dreadstar. Is Wisp still alive there? Maybe they can stick the res. Roof does take down Shin amidst the chaos though. And this chaos just feels like impossible to fucking cast, bro. There's like fucking 4 fights going on at once. What the fuck is going on, dude? Oh my god. Actually, it's found dead shortly afterwards. Showing a bit of a problem here, it looks like, but they're able to get out in the last second. Sprikin last alive. We are seeing a crown pickup as well by Baruf. Managed to make it out. She can't get Cobra aggro. Okay, dude. Seen so many spikes, Gecko. 55 seconds left on his crown. Baruf is trying to get the kill if possible. I think Sprikin might look for a cheeky steal. And the surprising spike from Gecko, of all people, means that Bao back as a full 3-man. Sprikin has to jump ship now. Is finally found as well. CG might have free pickings, but a portal's also been used now by Sprikin, providing him with an extra bit of distance. Leverthy tries to mirror it if possible. Oh, gets the stun. Oh, unfortunately, can't get the singularity, which provides just enough space for, or time, should I say, for Spro to get the dash in with the knot. Jumps up to the top right side. Blink is desperately looking for that kill, hunting if possible. Sprokin's finding new space all the time, it feels like. Tries to play a bit of pinball, but he's on 1 HP. Donating the kill, it looks like, to Bao. So Shy are outed, 6th place. Oh, okay, that's a bit sad. I can't click on the dead team to see how many kills they picked up. Well. Oof, the portal cheese. Unfortunately, Canuccius is found dead. Oh, wait, is he scuffed? Oh, I thought he was scuffed there. Probably trying to get those LMBs in, if possible, onto Ash. He's dropped the mini Gordon Ramsay. Wow, they need to get some armor resets in, but they're probably trillionaires at this point. They can easily get the repairs in. You see CGU and Bao in this scenario as well, being forced away.
Oracle is scanning.
Aiden manages to dash up to the north side. The 3LP in a little bit of a troubling situation here. They really need to find some definitive space to just chill on, to be honest. Because I think if they keep dancing around too many teams, they're going to start rapidly running out of space and utility. When you use that utility when it matters, it can be cooked. We're looking at the zone pulling up to the top right side as well. WAF now might be in a troubling situation. They're being forced from every direction. There goes the Raw, catching at least 2 members. Spin, instant damage, actually, chunking Chronoxius. WAF tried to sucker on against Shroom. Shroom is likely, hoping to try and get those 2 kills, but Shichi's found a little bit of an opening at the last second. Okay, Rogan gets the connection. Oh, the second one misses. So Shroom actually survives with a little bit of HP. Aiden's there to build the shield that he always should be. I think 3LP. Oh, they need to stabilize so bad. Luckily, I think they found just enough space. Same with their WAF, to be honest. I thought it was cooked for both of them. Nice little snipe there by Meki, getting a nice little spike. Rufus found dead shortly afterwards. As Ash tries to jump ship. Same with Orlando's. There's a nice spin. Basically back to full HP. Dashes to the bottom left-hand side. Seems balanced, guys. Let's not nerf Nyx. Rat continues to do damage to 3LP though. Smold actually takes down the last member of CGU, Levo. So that's just 4 teams left now. Break is popped by Aiden. Decent Fuselage pop against Orlando. Oh, sorry, Cookie's in this scenario, but he's absolutely just chunked out everything. And he's continuing up with that aggression. Blink is found dead amidst the chaos though, so hopefully they can get enough resets to just make everything go smoothly. Blink is rest at the last second though. Groove actually knocked away the crown, but the Orb of Revival, I guess, just made everything super duper nice and convenient for Blink. I guess the Wisps, the rest stick by Accolink is going to be uncontested in this scenario. You see that on the right hand side. Shoot you with 5 seconds left. Going to bring back Chronocris if possible. That's going to be successful. Drew up here back as a full 3-man, chilling on high ground for now temporarily. Looking to jump on whoever, whichever opponent they would like to in this scenario. It might be Orlando's, but he's able to escape actually at the last second. Very, very evasive character it seems. Cookies actually finds a kill into Ash as well amidst the chaos, which is potentially damning for Bao. Part is potentially still available for a little bit longer, so maybe Bruce goes for the stick, but I think 3OP obviously recognized this. Aiden does have the air blast as well. Maybe you can do some sort of magic play here. Crystal Breaker's dropped. Tries to do a bit of avalanche play. Ooh, Aiden nearly dead to the heart there at the last second. Bruce Shield is about to be broken. Another Abyssal Breaker's popped. Training Finale also popped, and Baruf is dead, so Bao are outed with 12 kills, which is not too bad to be, all things considered. 4th place. 3LP are running out of space though. Waff applying mega pressure. Shroom tries to pop the Q-Slot, avoids getting hit by the dagger. Aklink's on 1 HP. Blink looking for like 1 LMB if possible. Shroom does tie in, unfortunately, to Chronocris. He's getting stuck very rapidly. Is able to hopefully stick this one. Aklinks has to jump ship though, unfortunately, to ensure his own survival. Avoids the Archean Rogan as well, and the Mortar. Mega damage coming in, but Shichi's rapidly getting killed up at the last second by Mercury. Still not enough. Waff. In a bit of a dire situation. Aiden's picked up Crown, 1 minute 20. Ropi looking to continue to capitalize on all of these free pickings. 14 kills picked up so far. I'd like to be 15 after this one. Just trying to get Chronocris if possible. He's going to have to pull off a miracle to do anything here. Oh my god. Actually kills Meki in the 3v1. That might have bought him just enough time as 3OP trying to go for, try and get the crown pop if possible. And Abyssal Breaker's popped. Nice little shield bash at the last second. Maybe slightly missed time. Link gets his own off as well. And there's a rest pop by Rat back into full 3-man now. Chronocris is trying the same thing as well, but Cookies is probably going to force him away. Nice little air blast play. I don't think it's bought him enough time though, unfortunately. But his ulti's still off cooldown. And Waff on, unfortunately, out to 3rd place. We're just left with 3OP and Rat. Aiden has to pull off an absolute miracle here. Maybe gets a crazy spike or something along those lines. Still got the air blast. Cookies is doing a mega amount of damage actually to Akalinks. May have to pop the Chilling Finale in fact, and I think he has to do that right at the last second. There we go. Aiden just needs 10 seconds roughly to survive. If he can do it. Oh! Cookies! Oh my god, Cookies. Oh, that was a close one. Oh, he's getting reaped through the portal as well. Abyssal Breaker comboed. Really nicely done by Rat, considering how much time was left. And Rat do take game number 3. Mega kill game. Was it 17 kills or something along those lines? Great stuff. Alright, so there will be bans. It's Saros probably, and Oath, and maybe Nyx. Nyx, and it's got to be these 3 basically. What all the 3 characters that Rat have picked. That's what I think it is. Let me know your thoughts. Welcome back, everyone. We are just waiting for the bans to be calculated, which should hopefully be happening very soon. I know that Izuna is very likely already on the case. Just takes a little bit of time for it to be calculated. And I'll let you guys know as soon as that's available. I kind of thought my voice would have recovered, man. Feels a little bit sore already. Unfortunate. I'm just going to quickly read over the items then while we wait. See if there's anything like super duper crazy. It grants movement speed for 5 hours, 5 days. Holy. How does long shot striders work with like ghost? Is it because like I'm just thinking, for example, Arcane Railgun is like a hit. It's not like a hit scan, but it's like a laser, right? So is it max range will do more? If it's at max range, it does even more. So it's like a linear scale, I guess, across the length of his shot for the Arcane Railgun. What else is weird with that? Ability hits. I guess an orb as well. So it's probably like Ghost and Saros item that feels like. After dashing, gain damage reduction for 3 seconds. Okay. After dashing, 100 plus shield to yourself and nearby allies. That's not changed. These are like standard ones. Well, I don't understand as well with like something like this, Deflector of Embrace. They just give it a max shield. It doesn't scale with like level. At least make it scale with, even if it was flat scaling on level, it would be better than what this is. Because like this, for example, might be really strong in the potential. I'm just saying, speculating. It could be strong in the early game if you were to get the shield buff on top. I don't know. Interesting. Damage and speed. That's fine. Regen per second. Damage and speed. Range and speed, okay. Damage and... So they've got like 3 different variants, like one will do damage, one will do like range and blah blah blah. So you can choose damage over range or range over damage. But they don't even order them the same way. Like they have the I symbol. I guess they probably do it by... No, it's not even done by the leading stats. Like you'd expect the 10% to be at the top then if it's the highest numbered stat. So weird. Whatever. I assume she's just posted it. 1 second, guys. I'll just get a quick read on this to just confirm. Yep, Oath, Saracen Nix. Big surprise. All right, hopefully we can get a game 4 on the way very, very shortly now. Surely we're about to start. I made some theory crafting and created a PDF for some relic rework ideas. If you want, I can send them over to you once the games are finished. Yeah, sure. There was a time where I used to be like super duper creative and in like wants and desires for the game. As me and Luca find out, it doesn't really go anywhere. Unfortunately, you can write the most crazy detailed posts, but I still like seeing people's creativity shine. You know, it's like a what could be. You're looking at you've got like that 1,000-piece puzzle, and you're just trying to envision that last piece that could maybe make the game go crazy mode. I am happy about the new features though. Like I will give the devs credit for the circle size, the ban items. I'm not really sure about the item balance itself though. I can't tell. I've not played the game to feel it. I've not like seen enough of like. I'm not like looking specifically at interactions between relics or like grips and going, oh yeah, that seems like it's a healthy interaction, because there might be like a broken ass combo or something that doesn't seem right. Not too sure.
Not all deaths are endings.
Select your hunter.
Let's light this match!
Alright, we are underway now. Unstable portals for game 4. Let's go.
Abyssal hatchlings are spawning soon.
Good luck, armors.
Abyssal hatchlings incoming.
What else are we looking at? Another armor dropping, Ever Oracle. You can keep your hopes up, Deco. I don't think it's happening today. I'd be surprised if anyone actually swaps to it. I thought, to be honest, actually, even I'm surprised. I thought at least that 1 or 2 people would play it. Shichi looking to fearlessly apply pressure onto MTV, but they did get the level 2. Shichi has to jump ship. Only has the dash, but there's Chronocris with the reinforcements, trying to stick the heal as long as possible. Trying to get an extra bit of damage in as well, but options are a little bit limited here. Dalton not getting too much value from the spike grenade. Gets the Arcane Railgun though. MTV do have a big level difference. Chronocris does jump ship. Stuck on the bottom right side. We do see another part on the top left hand side as well, but I'm going to flick up this. Maybe I made a mistake. I will flick up on the top left hand side then. SB already taking 1 kill against CGU in this scenario. Punch mega value up to level 3. Square last alive now.
Abyssal hatchlings have spawned.
Dash through the wind rings. Shin's hot on the tail though. Dagger right in his face. Nice little R&B. Nearly at 4 stacks. Dashes up to the north side. Tries to stick the res. Might have been successful here, all things considered. Unless SB come down from the top rope. Oh, just in time! And the kind of new arena kind of areas just summoned. Square actually managing to get a kill onto SB, but they're going to be able to stick this one. I don't think CG really want to turn this around. The level, or sorry, the health advantage is a bit too severe. As Gecko tries to get at least 1 finish. Level 3 actually TP's one and actually sacrifices his life for it. As Gecko tries to go in for a second kill, potentially trying to go to Freud. 2 stacks, 3 stacks applied. Just needs like 1 more to seal the deal. A couple of bit of 80 strafing. Bowlers is still not enough, and CGU are outed last place. We do see. So there we go. Meki with the Jin. So there we've fulfilled our wish. Kronos with the Felix as well. What else have we seen on the map? How many more KPs? Spro on the KP. Yasuo on the Krista now. Okay. Rat on the sorry, I was not saying rat, I'm saying Blink on the monkey. It's like I want to say an animal's name, and then I ended up saying an animal's name, but that wasn't the right one. That was a good man. Right, I picked up the armors though. Completely jumped ship, it seems, but a bit of pressure's being applied the way. There goes the hook. Dunk by Cookies. Oh, really nice finish though by Blink. Sealing the deal on 2 super duper quickly. Chronocris is last alive now. Very nice clean play by Rat. Interesting to not see Meki on the KP, man. Of course, Cookie's also pretty adept at. Well, he's just mechanically adept in general, right? So you can transition between a lot of hunters with ease. On the top right hand side, we do see MTV and Bao in this scenario. Potentially winning the fight against Baruf on super low HP. The dash away at the last second. Shy maybe looking for some free pickings with their free third party. If that goes too long for MTV, they might be in trouble there. Sprokin tries to look for a hook. Trepper actually finds Orlando's. Dalta finds Ash. 1 person left. The ulti's popped as well by Trepper. Breeze is just completely jumping ship. I think Dalta has popped the napalm. Hachi popped the ulti as well. Gets the seal, the connection onto Dalta. He is found dead. Now Hachi's now going to be chasing Breeze if possible. The ulti's popped at the most perfect time. That might have bought him just enough space potentially. But I think Hachi's going to be clean on the scent here for a long period of time, unless Breeze can get some poke in the last second. I wonder if he's going to turn around. There's a sky shot with a smidgen of extra fuel, but I think he's not going for the stick in this scenario. Going to the left instead. Cookies actually finds 2 members, Rat as well. So 2 for 1 exchange it looks like so far between SB and Rat. Punch away by Breeze. Snow's light trying to look for the hit. Oh, successfully gets it, the dunk on top. And unfortunately MTV are outed. 11th place. So yeah, let's have a quick look elsewhere. Looks like Bao and what's it called? Shy in this scenario actually. Having a bit of a scuffle. Ash actually finds Hachi though. Breaking looks to jump ship as Yata gets absolutely dominated on Ash. Now looking for that final chase. The dagger unfortunately misses. Oh no, but Orlando's just sealed the deal into Shy. They are outed 10th place. They picked up at least 2 kills, but man, we are looking at a double soul on the left hand side, very, very close to each other.
Closing.
On the bottom right hand side, we're looking at MST. Yeah, Deco, we actually did get a few pickups, which thankful for. Just be looking to farm this one up. There we go. Okay, not picked up any kills so far. Armor's not looking too healthy, but at least they're all double relicked up. It is day 2, of course, so everyone should have their kind of ideal relics. As Aiden tries to go for a potential send onto MST. Hook unfortunately misses. Akalink's trying to farm the Guardian now as Kuba goes in with an aggressive sending. The Battlegum's also dropped, and so is the ulti by Akalinks. The Dunk Slug Wave is used, but there's so much healing coming out. Aiden and Shroom found dead in quick succession. Feels like MST have completely sussed out 3LP. They've like lost twice here in mana cores now. Sheesh. But it looks like potentially Akalinks might get away here. I just find Blink as well at the same time as the Abyss Hatchling is up for grabs. EV potentially have first dibs. They do get the last hit, so there go. The nuke's dropped, unfortunately, a touch late by Rat, so they're not going to be successful there. And Kuba finally finds Akalinks as well, so 3LP, surprisingly again, are outed 9th place. Varoof actually finds Cronus from Sun.
Enemy Oracle online.
Thanks, Zena. I've normally done that in other people's streams, but I forgot to do that for my own. Thank you. Oh, Hook just misses by a small slit of space. SB potentially running out of space. The Battlegun does get at least one connection with the stun onto Shin as Blink kind of comes down from the top side. Gecko getting a decent amount of damage. A couple of stacks though, but Blink kind of realizes that and walks away at the last second. Wildfire Boots doing a little bit of damage. Shin. Oh, unfortunately getting dunked by Meki. It might be the next victim here as Meki tries to get a bit more of a send in. And 1-for-1 exchange though, they actually lose it. It's Blink last alive now. Gecko absolutely performing out of his mind. They're trying to get at least one reset potential to Gecko. They do get it with the ulti and now it's a 1v1. And Blink is now 1 HP. And SB are the victors of this one against Rat in this scenario. Outed 8th place. You see a massive fight here as well. Small picking out the Cressy and Kuba finding Ash as well at the same time. MST and WAF, I feel like, are performing pretty well in the scrims.
Abyssal hatchlings incoming. An enemy oracle
He's trying to get a little bit of
scanning.
poke onto Revel, but he's holding his ground while the last couple of mobs are farmed up on that kind of new island. We need to give these new islands names, man. We have the level advantage against Sun. Trying to farm up any mobs possible. Mortars keep being dropped. And she's just trying to look for an opportunity there on that Eva. Trying to get the Sinner's Embrace back in. The triple stun combo if possible. Can be devastating if possible as Kronos goes in with a mini send in. Not a full flight of the Firefox. There goes the ulti pop against Shichi. The ulti's already been destroyed. There's Kronos kind of goes for an ulti send in, but Chronoctra's facing just mirrored that one perfectly. Super duper nice clean play there. At the last second, Shichi just take down Kronos as well. And one nice LMB just seals the deal against Sun. They are fully outed. 7th place on the bottom right hand side. We do see more chaos happening though. Landis just finds Snow.
Enemy oracle online. Abyssal hatchlings have spawned.
Banneker doesn't get the connection. Nice little dunk by Kausk. And the ulti pop a little bit prematurely potentially. He's still full HP, but maybe he bought himself just enough time to not get chunked, to be honest. It might have been an okay play. There we are seeing a wild escape here by Ash potentially. Oh, but Kausk does get the nice super duper clean dunkage in. I'm seeing a Gamba coming in as well, which is fun. Vote, 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 guys. I don't know how long is on the prediction, but Orlando's temporarily split from his teammate. Rufus trying to stick that res has been forced off by EV, unfortunately, but there is a res on the north side, so he's going to be fine in this scenario. There is obviously the blue teleporter as well, which is going to make his life even easier, unless okay, got the back in time. I was about to say. Back as a full 3-man then. Picked up 6 kills so far. Oh, I was about to say back as a full 3-man. Again, they couldn't stick it. EV, they've been hot on the chase. It feels like they've been acknowledging Bao. It feels like pretty well in terms of their attempts to try and stick the res. I like the kind of I like that kind of pursuit that they keep having.
Scanning.
What do you see L3 though? Bush camping. Or Snows maybe revealed himself against Kuba. Kuba now knows what's going on. He can tell his team. Maybe they go for some, a full chase potentially onto this team. On the north side, we do see Bao sticking the broken res this time. Bao. Oh, sorry, Baruf continues to be chased out. I could jump it down to the south side. A couple more mob resets are available, of course, as Depressing tries a little bit of a dance against MST, but they are forced away for the moment. You see Ash in a bit of a predicament. 1 HP, can hopefully survive this one. Pen trying to get the kill if possible, but I think Ash actually made it out of that one, all things considered. Really nice sneaky play. Bruce looking for a back, but I don't think he's going to be successful here. He might die in this scenario, I think. There goes the battle gun play. The dagger's been used aggressively. Shin, okay, knocked off into the abyss just temporarily. Not taking any damage there, of course. I wonder if Bruce wants to turn this around against Shin.
Have captured a soul.
Aggressive send up onto the north side, onto the train.
Warning.
Fight in the zone
closing.
temporarily now as the chase continues. Oh! No, Shin! Oh my god. Oh, okay, he died at the end.
Oracle online.
There's a little bit of an in and out motion there, but couldn't do too much more, unfortunately.
A meteor beast has landed.
L3 tried a bit of mini bush play, but Levi can just tank everything. He's got vacuum and a Reaper, so he's got super duper HP. Sends it in with the Fusillade. Maybe sent out infinitely by Tencent. Still caught out by Eevee though, unfortunately. Rebel finds Snow as well, so it's just Depressing last alive for L3. Kuba tries to get those ever important kills and onto Depressing if possible. 1 HP now. Bit of dancing in the zone does seal the deal. L3 are outed 6th place. Ash has picked up the crown, 1 minute 10. Broken Breath rounds also on the cards.
An enemy oracle is scanning.
SB have picked up 10 kills so far as well. Doing a decent amount of damage to Chronoxus to start things off, but of course he's going to be able to rapidly heal himself up. And unfortunately scuffs the punch by a fraction of distance, unfortunately, so Shichi is going to be finding the situation as Smold tries to apply a little bit more damage to the crystals. Trying to get the Meteor Beast through its various phases. Pen finally gets the nice punch. Ulti follow-up onto Chronoxus. Has to pop the brew and the ulti as well. Small is probably going to get caught out here, unfortunately. So SB pick up a nice little convenient kill. There are a couple of more mobs up to farm as well. Bao are back as a full 3-man as well. They found a opening to finally do that one. I wonder who you voted for, Deco. Holy. Randos. Getting potentially chunked here by ice. I mean, that sentence would hit a lot different in NA, for sure. Holy.
Enemy oracle online.
Roofer considering if we should take the portal or not, but of course SB are just waiting there lurking. It is Shin now with the Dragon Breath rounds picked up. Orb of Revival in around 15 seconds. On the left hand side, but you see Shichi crown pick up, 1 minute left as well. Ash is looking for the kill potentially. He's not found anyone yet. The dagger also misses, takes a decent amount of damage from the napalm. That's completely stopped Ash in his tracks as Orlando is potentially caught up by SB. Can't really back, unfortunately. And SB pick up another kill. I guess had play by Bao. It's kind of an all-in play, it feels like. The dagger also misses, but the hook does connect finally right at the last second. The ulti's also popped. Well, the Mortars are popped through, taking a lot of damage at the last second. The Shin is about to probably freeform here. Chronoctis is found dead to Shin at the last second. Gecko gets another kill. Has to be absolutely steamrolling, it feels like now. Smold jumps up to the north side. It gives a nice clean send in potentially with the Chilling Finale. It bought a little bit of space against MST. Oh my god, mega damage with the ulti on top. Levi getting absolutely pummeled, but the shield still providing with so much HP. Kaus is trying to send in those LMBs whenever possible. Levi finally dies. And maybe Kaus dies amidst the chaos right at the last second, but the phase 2 chain provides him just enough time. Oh my god, it felt like if EV did not get third-partied here, they'd actually have a good chance of turning the fight around. But now, there we go. Unfortunately, there's a spike at the last second onto Ice at EV. Out at 5th place, MST actually coming out on top overall, but it was a relatively close engagement, all things considered, as Shin looks to send it in on some sort of Montress 1v3. Kaus gets a nice little dunk down. Shin on 2/3 HP now, jumps up to the north side. His team are just chilling on the top left. They are backing on each other, so it's going to be fine. Ash with 1 minute 15, that's another crown. On the top left-hand side, Smold as well. Looking for some sort of window of opportunity if possible. Which has been popped. Shin has to heal up now pretty rapidly. MST have got that kind of sustained comp with Revel, so Gecko will be in a bit of trouble here unless he gets the crazy 4 stacks on the dual passive. But he has to take the Portal instead for that clean out. Takes it back in again. Gets a little bit of healing in. People jumping up. Okay, Melgun hitting a nice little 2-man. He's going to be able to keep chasing this one out as Pen tries to get a couple of buys in at the last second from the shop. 25 seconds roughly for Ash. Orlando's probably going to be dead here, unfortunately. I think that was maybe a box or something along those lines. Well, I'm blind. I'm probably blind. I'm probably always alive. Who knows? Yeah. Oh, there's a big catch out here with a nice spike grenade. Ash is there to bow. Outed 4th place. Just 3 teams left now. Big, massive send in with the Fuselaw, actually catching one. Kaus tries to survive as long as possible. Pen unfortunately scuffs the ulti at the last second. And there's going to be a kind of a potential 2v1 here as Rebel has picked up Crown, trying to kill Shin if possible. He's taking so much damage. They get the stick at the last second on the Wisp. So Rebel has brought back Kuba now. Speed didn't have enough for Crown is the question. So we do see the Small as well. 45 seconds on the bottom right hand side. Rez is being stuck on the north side by Pen.
Suppressing fire.
Storm tightening.
Just a little bit of dancing so far. A couple of chunkers have been set up in various different directions. You see Small coming down from the bottom right hand side though. There is a vacuum up for grabs as well potentially. They are going to be able to stick this crown and maybe have an opportune moment now to jump onto MST. The spike grenade has been used really defensively by Kuba, and MST are desperately running out of space now, being pummeled from both directions as Pen gets a chunky punch in. Oh my god. Super duper clean play onto MST. It's what you'd expect though, because all things considered in that situation. Kuba also found it shortly afterwards. Rebel might be stuck by the cocktail, potentially gets punched in, turned into a full box. MST are out of there. Okay, and Railguns do keep continuously connecting by WAP onto SB. They do get the heals up though.
Enemies have captured a meteor soul.
Shin seems to be the target of focus by Smold. Same as Chronoctis getting a little bit more damage onto Shin. The dagger's the dagger's actually been popped as well. And trying to find a bit of space away from this mini island. WAF are just continuously applying pressure. They get it enough onto the wall. Maybe one spike grenade can just end things here. As Pen actually goes in for a semi-aggressive send, and of course he's going to have another dash in the pocket though. Get Gus to dash back as well. As the Fusillade sended by Shin, not doing too much damage, all things considered. Hopefully another Spike and Nigga will connect, but the dagger's already been used backwards now. Gecko doing a decent amount of damage with a double dash forward onto Chronoxus, finding at least one pick. Okay, we're going to get an connection, but dash forward kind of negates the damage. But Gecko has finally found out the last second a definitive 2v2 potentially if they do get the kill onto Chronoxus. Shin has taken so much damage to tank everything. But Pen again with the chunky punch, bringing back Gecko. Oh my god. And SBA looking to take this game now. Trying to find the kill to Shichi, but a nice little scuff into the terrain prevents Pen from getting that final kill. Big Shichi is going to last a little bit longer here, it looks like. 9 kills for WAF. SB with a monstrous 21 kill game to end things off. For game 4.
An enemy oracle is scanning. Select
Alright, welcome
your
back
hunter.
everyone. I'll pick the flavor of the month then, I guess.
Not all deaths are endings.
You are the drop leader.
Next game, Jim will win. I think, to be honest, if the zone was a bit more Abyss centric, you may have been able to see like Bao, for example, popping off like Ash or something. Who knows? Welcome back there, everyone. And I'm hoping that they do fix the loading screen, because I can't even get a glimpse at half of the teams. I feel like they believe. I'm not sure how what the overall sentiment, you guys are feeling are with the TTK changes, because TTK got changed one way to increase the TTK, and then you can argue that TTK has been decreased again by Reddit compare changes again. So, are we back to square one, or is it actually still a general overall improvement? Alrighty, game 5, Final Destination. Amazon Imotech to start things off. We've not had the donut drop once, man. I thought it was supposed to be once every 3 games. Am I like tripping or what?
Here comes trouble.
Let's stop.
Do you see WAF jumping up for the Soul of the Hunt potentially? And then maybe an early fight between MTV and CGU. No one's been spiked so far. Breeze managed to make it out as Sway looks for the chase. Dowds actually finds Levithy at the last second for that easy level 2, but Sway does get the Sky Shark. It's able to jump ship on the north side. You see some potential chaos as well. L3 versus WAF in this scenario. Shichi going with the aggressive send in. Dagger unfortunately doesn't get the connection. The Dagger, the nade, shall I say. Mech actually finds Breeze, unfortunately. Snow now on 1 HP, can hopefully make it out of this one. Spike Grenade does connect onto Depressian. Mega damage going in, of course.
Have spawned.
She looks for the send and successfully gets onto Depressian. Looks like Rez is successful in Cobra. CG go towards Imo, pick up a couple of armors at the very least. Hopefully they get the big ones, but only time will tell. Simple is pretty extreme. We're looking at Eevee on the south side as well. Levi on the Phoenix this time. 3 OP on Mana. So Mana's their new drop then, I guess. I'd love to like talk to Aiden at one point and see what his reasoning is for this kind of switch up. Well, of course, anyone for 3 OP, you know. It's obviously probably a collective decision to make this change, but Link is found dead though. On the top side, we do see Shichi as well, having a kind of 1v1 against Tencent. Oh, actually gets the kill. Shichi is rewarded for his aggression, it seems. Hachi also gets the kill to Suncheese as well. Big fight erupting, it seems like, between Shy and Sun in this scenario. Kronos manages to jump chip at the last second. Spro's taking a decent amount of damage right towards the end of the fight, but
Enemies have captured a soul.
yeah, having survival like this is necessary, I feel like, for Sun. Looking at a bit of green on green balance. We know that MTV got the res off themselves. Same with L3 actually. One way or another they got it off. And of course it's potentially an Abyss-centric zone, so if anyone's running Celeste, of course, we're going to have the extra buff for Final Destination if they make it that far. They can also chill around the top side. Play their own game, basically. Of course, Tetris are going to have a kind of advantage as well. But obviously Celeste has it a little bit better. Back. Oh, the hook nearly connected by Aiden. SP are back though. They got the level 7 advantage against their 3 OP. Got to be careful about how long they kind of stay there welcome. As Aiden tries to look for a dunk, but of course Shin sees that one in advance. 10 gets the Battlegun connection onto Aiden. He's dashed it away perfectly though. Shroom tries to get a little bit of damage in. Pops his own dagger back, buying Aiden a little bit of time. They found EV now. EV in a little bit of a troubling situation. A nice little dunk by Kronos, sealing the deal on 1. And Ice might be a victim here potentially. 1 HP, unfortunately dead right in the last second. Spro looks for the hook, gets the connection himself though, gets a clean dunk and nice follow-up as well by the rest of Shy. And Hachi, continues the chase, it looks like, onto Suncheese. The orb is already found dead, so no healing left in the tank. Suncheese is found dead shortly afterwards, and SP now looking for a continued third party. There goes the burst connection that you'd love to see from Shin happening. Gecko with the follow-up. Hachi, even with the stasis, it's not enough to allow him to survive, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong in this scenario, but Gecko actually just found the kill right at the last second. And Gecko, yep, taking it out. So it's just Kazuma left for Sun. And 3 OP looking to get Aiden back. Okay, he's back again, so it's not a problem. With the heart rares, it looks like. On the left-hand side, top left, looking at Bao. Hook, unfortunately, misses against Smold. What he used in one of his dashes, well, his dash in general. Pops the tuning finale, trying to last as long as possible. One back by Chronoxius, trying to ensure the survivability of 1, but he maybe killed himself in this scenario. Pops the ulti. It's unfortunate enough. A little bit of a miscom or kind of a scuff out there by WAF, but hopefully they can turn things around as Ash goes in for the ulti connection, gets the punch combo on top with an LMB. 2 LMBs, 3. Absolutely chunking Shichi at the last second. Gets the spike as well. So we are looking at just Smold last alive for WAF.
Storm closing.
We do see Cobras away, of course, not too far away. Another fight brewing here, it looks like, this time SB on EV. Levi on 1 HP, Shin looking for the finish if possible. Unfortunately, gets it onto Levi. Crouch actually kills Penumbra to make it a 2v2. Crouch is able to kind of rotate around the right hand side. They knock the Wisp off to make sure they can't stick that. We are hearing a dagger already been dropped by Shin as well. Crouch has already had his back cancelled. A nice catch up there. The spike grenade doesn't get the connection, and Crouch is probably likely to be dead here. And that would be that EV are outed. Shy are also outed afterwards by Rat. Unfortunately, EV are outed as well, so Shy outed 11th and EV outed 10th. Shroom actually takes down Meki. L3 taking down Dowd as well, one member. Crepper maybe a little bit of trouble here as well, we do see. Even finds Blink at the same time, bro. There's just so many fights today. What is going on?
Boosted.
CG have managed to maintain armors. Spike grenade gets connection onto Sway, jumps down to the right hand side to reunite with his team. She pops us some napalm and the spike grenade. CGU, Levathy looking for the stun, gets the singularity pop, catching out at least one member, but SB there waiting as well. She's actually getting the kill credit of all things considered. Daggers back defensively just in case he needs it, gets a little bit of damage onto Godefroy. Of course, CGU are going to be expecting this. There goes the dagger back. Punch unfortunately doesn't get the connection from Pen. The TP over the mountain at the last second. CGU split ways for the moment. CGU Square on the north side, so hopefully they get the back as Gecko starts to look for the chase, going through all the bushes whenever possible. Misty also just chilling on the outskirts of the circle for the moment. Akalix actually finds a kill into Shichi. Just going up to the north side. We do see on the bottom left hand side there's Smold. Aiden tries the dunk, but isn't successful, but Shroom actually gets the dunk at the last second. And Chronox is probably going for the crown and then maybe the res afterwards. I'm not too sure which order he wants to play this in. And Sun being forced out by MST in this scenario as well. Revel looking to try and pick up some kills here. Pops the ulti. It's Sun Cheese. Okay, Morgan and LMB does seal the deal. It is just Kronos last alive. Burning though. Taking so much damage. Can hopefully make his way onto some solid ground. He has got a little bit of a ledge there to play on. Maybe Kuba just saw the audio cues at the last second. Surely he hears the box res. There's no way he doesn't hear that. That's illegal. Maybe they're falling kill points. Who knows what is going on?
This enemy Oracle online.
Godefroy picks up a crown. Then 1 minute 20. Levathy TP's up to the mountain temporarily. Uses the rings. Starts to stick the res. We are looking at Air Soul and Ardent Songbird as well in around 50 seconds. The stun and Singularity unfortunately don't get a connection, but it does provide hopefully just enough time for that res to stick, which it does. Waff looking for free pickings. They forced everyone away. Shichi's there with the reinforcements. Ulti's popped. That's going to have to fizzle by Squay. And Shichi finally gets the spike, but Levathy did the kind of a rotation, wide rotation around, which does allow him to escape here. So it's definitely, that res is all for nothing, unfortunately. Good for a jump ship as well. Gates bow. Picked up 4 kills so far, it looks like. Should actually find Shichi as well. On the bottom right side, we do see MST temporarily. I don't know if Kalsk is DC'd. I think he might have. That's a bit unfortunate. Meki's picked up 1 kill so far. So Errata at 5 kills. Crowd pick up as well by Levo. Godefroy is there with the reinforcements. Maybe look for a kill onto Pen. He's already dropped an E-plat as well. Gecko's there chilling on that small pixel of ice before that's gone as well. Akalix actually finds a kill onto Kalsk, so... But Rat actually take 2 kills in return though. Mega value it looks like. There's a dunk with the rewind at the last second. Well, sorry, Shroom with the rewind. I was about to say what's going on there, but... We see Sun just showing in the bush for the moment. Managed to survive amidst the chaos. Res attempt by Shin. It's going to be successful. The Battlegun doesn't get the connection, unfortunately. Chilling for noise also popped. Not able to get enough connections onto Gecko. And there goes the Fusillade pop. So Smold does die for that one. Cronox last alive now as Blink. Not sure if he saw Sun in this scenario. Oh no, yep, he did, because Cookie's definitely goes for that hook. Everything's predicted. For some reason, Sun just stayed there thinking they didn't get caught. That was definitely one of those caught scenarios. Sun are out in 9th place. Rat alone looking to encroach upon SB's territory very aggressively here, but somehow Shin survives with 1 HP. His Cookie looks to get a couple more LMBs to try and get the kill if possible. Kaos, yeah, that's probably going to reconnect then, hopefully. Ash actually finds Dalja as well. Trapper last alive for MTV. 4 kills picked up so far. Oof, punch just narrowly missing. Trapper trying his 1v1s against Ash potentially. He's done a decent amount of damage to both members, but Orlando's is there. Probably got the ulti still in the tug as well. Gets the connection, unfortunately, and MTV are out at 8th place. CGU back as a full 3-man as well. Got the armors. Picked up 2 kills so far. MST looking for the res. Of course, I'm assuming they've used this one, of course, so... Or Kalska's not reconnected yet, I'm not really sure. 3OP looking for the drop if possible, but SB are there. Maybe contest this one, but not in time. Oh, they get the double knockback, and there goes a super aggressive, clean surgical dash in by Gecko with a dash back afterwards. Shin with reinforcements. Unfortunately gets spiked by Aiden at the last second. Shroom can maybe hold his own as well, potentially here as well. Against Pen.
Storm tightening.
Daggers back to the left-hand side. Tries to last as long as possible. I think SB will probably just go cold in the chase here. Looks like that is the case. The back can happen. There is a crown picker potential, or is just sticking the res, the broken one. We're going to be able to stick that one without issue. We're looking at Blink as well, dropping to the ground in a couple of seconds. That's probably a free pickings for Bao. It's going to be a really big boon for Buru for sure. So MST back as 4-3 man. There we go. Good to see. That's the jump ship at the last second. Baroof unfortunately misses the dunk too. Pops the slug wave. Only gets a little bit of damage at the last second. The CGU look to try and steal this blink at the last second, which could also be crazy for Levo as well. Levo trying to do a bit of damage, but it's not going to be enough to get the steal. And Levo does pick that one up. So he's got the squid and blink, so he's going to have crazy plays up his sleeve. Really see some dagger escapism potentially by Shroom, but it's unsuccessful as well. Aklink's also in a bit of a predicament. Same with Aiden actually. The 3LP. Oh, Aiden found chunked, and 3LP are outed shortly afterwards by CGU. 3LP are outed 7th place. There goes the aggression by Square onto Shin. They go back up to the north side though. There goes the EMP nade. Mega damage on the armor, of course. Lever actually finds Shin. There goes the double dash back and forth. Ultis are popped at the same time by both Square and Gecko. Knock. Nicely done by Gecko again. I'm wondering if oh, it's just because Oath is banned, of course. But every time I'm wondering, oh, is she back? Is dual lever back in the meta? Nah.
The storm is closing.
This doesn't work that way. You see Singularity pop by Levo, probably with the blink as well. I didn't catch it on the top right hand side of my screen. We are looking at Nardhot as well in around 50 seconds. Landers does manage to make it away though, but maybe looking for crown afterwards. 2.4k, can't even buy one in a safer spot. Probably use the bottom one as well. WAF have 3 kills so far. I thought they'd have more actually. Pen has picked up a crown though. 1 minute 10. So Landers did pick it up. He's got the soul there, so it's pretty chilling here. You can just do the infinite play. SB looking to get forced out by MST in this scenario.
Baron has arisen.
Forced around the left-hand side, unless Meki gets the dunk. Tries a bit of a dagger play, unfortunately doesn't get the connection. Right, I'm really looking to chase this one out, but I think they've realised that Landers could just last here forever, so can't need to do too much, unfortunately. They've actually gets a nice extra kill on top afterwards. As Rat tries to encroach upon CGU, Blink has to jump ship at the last second, giving Rat a tiny bit of space as the nukes keep dropping, but there may as well be nukes, the mortars from Revel. Sending in Godefroy is an emissary, it feels like, against Cuba. WAF are unfortunately out of there, Mr. Chaos. 6th place. Ooh, tried some Battlegun magic there, unsuccessful. Ash getting absolutely clean chunked though by SB. Gecko's fucking clean with it, man. So Bao got the crown res, of course, but lost Ash in that exchange. Ash is doing decently well sometimes too, but out of the 2 or 3 Jins, I think Meki's probably got the most kills so far.
An enemy oracle is scanning.
I feel like there's a lot of prominent, well, there used to be a lot of prominent Jins on NA as well, so I would be interested to see like how the NA meta changed, if at all. There goes the Nod Hot drop, goes on the north side. There we go, so that's on Rat's side. There's the res drop by Bao. A big Fusillade pop, but it doesn't extract too much value from Shin's side. Knockback misses by Gecko as well. You see a TP play potentially by Levithy. Oh, gets the play connection onto Pen as well, but they can't. I don't know if they can get enough damage for a kill. They're going to try it with the nuke. The dash back and forth by Square actually confirms it along with the Levithy's LMB. Square has to pop the ulti, allow himself to jump up to the north side, and Broof looks for a hook. Actually gets the connection. There goes the dunk, but gets knocked away himself. Broof might actually be in trouble here. CG look to jump on this one, go to Froy. Trying to mirror this one pretty much perfectly against Baroof. Actually has the dagger back at the last second. He's a little bit scared of the dunk probably. Square dashes forward. SBR actually outed him. It's the Chaos. Meki gets a nice super clean dunk onto Square as well. Nice little punch by Ash away. Go to Froy with about 1 minute 15 as well. Can just keep extracting value unless he gets out of bounds damage. I think he's going to have to wait a little bit here. By this time, as the MST look to force that Bao completely, they jump up to the north side. They're going to be meeting Rat now. Oh, Blink getting some mega damage potentially onto Orlando's at the very least as the ulti is popped on the Krista. Lucas gets a little bit of extra damage and dunkage. Meki again with the cleanup on R3. Go to throw now in 45 seconds. Tries to last as long as possible. Pops the Fusillade, trying to get the kill if possible. One more hit will seal the deal. CG back as a full 3-man. Of course, they don't have the blink anymore. As Meki tries to go for an extra dunk onto Levithy. He's really lost so much HP, trying to go towards Rat's mini island. MST just holding the fort, it seems. They've built 16 detached apartments, it looks like. Meki gets another kill onto Levithy. Crown is picked up at the last second by CG. Another desperate attempt. Maybe they can get it with the dash up to the north side, but Baroof is trying to get the kill. Air Blast is used, and Meki actually steals the kill. Tries to get even more damage potentially onto Baroof this time. He's found out a small little pocket space somehow in the zone to kind of get an extra couple of heals in. And CG are outed. 4th place. Just 3 teams left. Bao currently at 11 kills. MST at 4 kills. And Rat at 16. Oh, Meki actually seals the deal. That's another kill. Look at this, man. All of you believers, I think your time has come.
The storm is closing.
So Kalska is maybe looking for a dunk if someone screws up here, but I think they're going to be wary of this one. There gets the dunk play. Oh, sorry, the blink play, that's what I meant to say. Kalska's rapidly getting healed up at the last second now, but still doesn't have enough in the chamber. Did he already pop ulti as well? We will never know. Oh, Kuba taking a decent amount of damage. Meki with the follow-up as well. Gets super damage, 1 HP. Kuba is found dead shortly afterwards. They can't even get the res onto Kalsk, unfortunately. Rebels like to be the next victim. Oh, they actually got it. Never mind, right at the last second, I guess, with the heal. There's Rebel dead and Kalsk. Rat take game number 5, ending it off. How much is that? 9, 21 games. Boom. Yo, what's up, Bibi Blix as well.
Warning. Storm closing.
Sorry guys, I'm getting like a mega wave of tiredness, man. It's absolutely taking me out. I'm trying my best. Dude, it's just one more day. It's one more day of work for me and I can have a mega holiday, bro. Please. I'm just thinking about it, dude. Hopefully everyone got paid out there. I don't know if a team with Jim will win the game. Oh, I don't know if this is... Was that from the previous game? I didn't make the Gamba, so I don't know. Is it based on the whole Scrims block, or just the one game where whoever... I'm assuming Izuna did it. I don't know. I might have to root on you guys if I don't, if I don't find an answer to that one.
Not all deaths are endings.
Can I see you set it up? Nope.
Select your hunter.
I probably have to look somewhere else to find that information.
Alchemy applied.
That's fine, Deco. Don't worry, man. Dude, the problem is, for me at least, when I hit the bed, then I'm awake again. I can't, man. I can't, bro. It's so annoying. And then I end up, like, just watching, like, random YouTube videos for, like, a couple of hours. It's so bad. Theo. Holy.
Say hi, Maki.
I thought it was the game, not all games. Hey, it's not me. I didn't set up the Gamba, man. Theo, I'm a programmer.
Abyssal hatchlings are spawning soon.
Alright, game 6 is underway now. Dawn Caps. It said the game, okay. I didn't read the terminology because I didn't set it up, but I will pay out at the end of the game. I'll pay out the losers. It would have been probably better to have it. It would have been a bit easier, probably, actually, to be honest, if it was all 6 games. Straight off the bat, though, we are looking at MST and Shine scenario. Pen, find Tachi. She finds Rebel. 1-for-1 exchange, it looks like. I did see a kill on the top right hand side. We see some absolute chaos here. It's like an absolute rainbow of colours. P and WAF straight starting things off, it looks like. Swapped comp again, it feels. Aiden this time on the Shiv. Oh, you should sleep, Deco, bro. Or just like have this stream on, but just like go sleep afterwards, you know? Like if you need like some sort of noise to like fall asleep to, let it be this. I'm not going to scream too loudly unless the game is really chaotic, which it might be. It's a 50-50, man. Take your chance. You see an aggressive send in there by Gecko. Onto Rebel, doing a decent amount of damage. He's got 3 stacks. We do see Krona. Krona's just behind him, though. MST potentially in a bit of danger. They have to jump ship. Shin puts the dagger back at the last second. Oh! Krona's actually taken down one member. House actually kills Kazuma, though, amidst the chaos. We see, I think, round 2, I think it looks like for WAF. Chichi now on the Jin. Getting mega damage onto Akalinks. They are able to seal the deal. That's the knock at the last second. It's still not enough. 1-for-1 exchange, it looks like so far. As Aiden keeps trying to get damage onto WAF whenever possible. Can't do too much more, it looks like. On the top right side, we do see a Sun. Going to try and last as long as possible, trying to get as many dunks as possible as well, but Sun are in a very, very troubling predicament now as EV looks to jump on this. Levi picks up the first kill. Sunshine's last alive now for Sun. Tries to drop the wall, but they get spiked themselves. EV, they lose one member. And you can instantly see their kind of aggression just dropping to zero now. They just want to back and get their teammate back if possible. They can't even back this. SB continues to apply pressure onto this. Gekko trying to get those, the potential spike onto Levi. His dash down onto solid ground at the last second. Shin's there with the dagger aggressively forward. The ulti unfortunately scuffed by Levi. Oh, that's a shame, and he is cooked by SB. But that did provide, of course, ice to get the res off. But, they, you know, losing money is never a good sign in the early game. Yeah, no worries, Deco, dude.
Enemy Oracle online.
There goes the rest of 3OP in this scenario, trying to get back Aiden. Feels like they've been very, very fight heavy. Feels like I've been watching an arena game with 3OP for Game 6. It looks like it's not stopping. Acolytes is in a bit of a troubling situation now as MTV looks to apply hella pressure onto him. He's been ran over once. Already dunked down, completely chunked by MTV. Now they're looking to try and find the second victim, but Shroom is trying to get the kill, potentially onto Breves if possible, but I think he's made his way out at the last second. And Shroom pays his life for it as L3 come from the left-hand side and stab him in the back. Oh, Trepper gets the dagger off at the last second. It would have been potentially dangerous there, but did manage to survive amidst all things. L3OP get the res off again for like the third or fourth time. They're trying to use all res beacons challenge. That's also a little bit split and segmented here. I'm not sure if Shy going to be able to find that pick at the last second. They did not, so they didn't find Meki. Trying to yoink the XP if possible. Thanks Digital Lotus for the follow. Shin does find Crouch at the same time. Just look over at SB real quick. Already picked up 7 kills, having a really, really good game.
An enemy Oracle is scanning.
Chemistry has, you know, quickly been found between this kind of new formation of SB. Don't know if it's permanent though. I assume Debreck's just away. Tencent has found Trapper at the same time. Ash finds Shroom, so that's another fight for 3OP. It's probably the 4th or 5th fight they've had now. I don't know if they can muster too much stamina here. The fatigue will probably start setting in, just like it is for me. You see L3 unfortunately outed by MTV at the last second. Ash actually finds Shishit this as well at the same time. Finds a second kill onto Smold. Super duper clean stuff. They're just hunting to try and find that last member, but he's completely jumped ship. Chronoxus on the south side. We do see on the top right hand side as well, Sun being absolutely pressured on by SB. The wall has bought just enough time potentially for Suncheese and Kronos to escape potentially, but Suncheese, oh, it's run out of options I think. So much damage coming his way.
Storm closing.
See a bit of a wind tunnel play, ring play shall I say, but they still get the spike unfortunately. Kronos is able to stick the rest on the bottom right hand side. We are looking at hyper haste and celerity in around 45 seconds. There goes the rest stick. MST also chilling with relatively decent armors. Random pickups here and there. Yasa with only 1 kill for Shy so far.
Oracle online.
It's Debrecker. Okay, bro. What, is he name changed? Is it a name change? Are you guys baiting me or what? Because Cookie said the same thing, bro. Am I getting trolled, man? Come on now. I try and pay attention to who's fucking subbing if they are. Because I don't know, because sometimes the fucking players troll, dude. They change the name. They will change the name to someone else. Just, I don't know if they're just trolling me or what.
Abyssal hatchlings have spawned.
Looking for the sending, but the wings to provide potentially just enough distance. I say that, and Sunchi just dies straight afterwards to Gecko. Shire going for a Sky Shark rotate in. I think they saw some audio cues. They found SB. They get a bit of a vehicular manslaughter at the last second. Sun are outed as well at the last second. 11th place Spro gets a nice little clean kill onto Shin to start things off. But the nice little dash through means that Hachi is absolute toast. Burnt toast potentially as Hachi's, Yasser trying to buy this time if possible. Gets a nice little spike onto Penumbra at the last second. They do get the res off. Hachi tries to go for the punch, but I don't think he's going to survive much longer as Pen goes in for the chase. Probably going to get it. Oh, nice little punch away by Hachi. Is he going to go for the turnaround onto Pen? One more auto. Misses the auto. No, he dies in time. Oh, that's super unfortunate. Yeah, but it's been a month now. Oh, okay. Is that why he has a Debreck 2 account? Is that why? So he could play under his real name? Bro, I don't know. I don't like talk to all the players. I talk to some players now and again, but I've not really talked to be honest, I've not really talked to any players for like maybe a week or two. So I'm just kind of out of the loop. Okay, my bad then. I'm always just trying to call them by their name. I don't know, because sometimes people just sub, you know? I don't know. I'm not like watching the Discord officially, you know? Oh, Meki! Oh, that dagger at the last second was crazy work. MST with basically getting cleanly outed by rats. Oh my god, man. Meki's a fucking goat, dude. Mechanics are so clean. Right, so I've got to call him Deprek from now on. Fuck's sake, man. But why Pen of all people? Did they is it like an in-joke or some shit then? Like Pen has not played the game for yonks.
Enemy Oracle online.
Oh my god, man. Well, thanks, Theo. But I'm just gonna call them by what they're called, man. It's their fault if they call themselves something else, bro. What can I do in that situation? Bao looking to absolutely catch out Rat in this scenario. EV do get out as well. Mr. Chaos 8th place. Thanks for letting me know there, Theo. But I'm still gonna have to find out what's going on. Oh, Mickey! Dude, the buff to Jin, bro, has made him fucking crazy again. He's so unexpected. He's just like a ball of chaos in the abyss now. With the rotations. Oh, nice air blast by Orlando. Is super clean reset on that against Hachi. I guess you've made Azuna's day a living hell as well with that change too. Feels bad, man. Nice little stun catch out, but not enough for a singularity. Levity getting absolutely chunked by Gecko and Deprek respectively. I thought Cookies was trolling me when he said it, bro. He came in the chat at like game 3 and said, "Yo, that's Deprek" or something. Fuck me, man. Dual double sending the Gecko's trying to get Go to for if possible. Never too much distance though, so he has to probably jump ship now. Shin gets the full heal reset from the mob. Likely to be dead. Drops the pad. Don't think he has enough time there. The ulti's popped. Small just find Blink at the same time. Potential catch out for Cookies here. Manages to dash up to the north side. Oh my god. So luckily timed there. He's able to go to Kobo, stick the free res. Shroom also finds Shin at the same time through OP. Getting a couple of kills there here and there. CGU also find one. Shy have also lost one member at the very least, potentially 2 here. If Small gets more of a kill onto Hachi, but they don't though. Now looking for the kill onto Yasa. Pops the clone backwards, gets an extra bit of damage, gets the double spin around damage as well. And finally kill Yasa. You see, of course, Hachi trying to make it in, but Orlando, now found by Orlando's. Looking a little bit cooked here. Only picked up 2 kills so far. Jumps in the abyss for like a full wide flank. Goes for him for the anywhere but here. Where does he land up though is the question. Oh, he's super close to WAF of all things. He got the low roll. Gets a nice little punch at the last second. Pops the ulti down to the south side. Might be able to skirt around here, but maybe WAF go for the super aggressive chase. Actually taking so much zone damage now. Oh no, it's cooked. Rata also outed, I think, maybe afterwards. Oh no, they got the res just in time. Lucky buggers. They're gonna have to go for. Oh no, Meki got spiked too. So much damage coming their way. Meki's not making out of that one, but I think Blink might be able to do something here. There is res on the north side, so probably just a call for Meki to die here might be an easier thing. No, actually stop everything. I guess because it's daytime. What end game shall I say? SP looking to take Be Kind for free. Picked up already 18 kills as well, just fucking crazy. With 5 teams left, this is looking like a super duper game for SB.
An enemy oracle is scanning.
Throw P back as a full 3-man again. Relatively isolated as well. Bao just gatekeeping Immortus as well. They had the low ground against their WAF. Oh my god, that was super duper nice play from Baruf. The nuke's already been dropped as well, and the Chin Kanai to buy WAF. Just enough time to get out of that potentially sticky situation. Small turns in super aggressive, but Orlando's reading pretty well. Second nuke is dropped. Nice dash into the abyss. Baruf on half HP. Nice knockaway. Ash has bought a bit of time himself with his own Chin Kanai. Tries to drop the pad up to the north side. Maybe to jump onto Small if possible. They circle around to each other. And it looks like the fight's going to be neutralized for the moment. Oh, and an unlucky spike at the last second. As turn things around potentially for WAF. They have to now look for a res. There's a crown on the left hand side which they're probably going to be running towards, but Bao, especially Ash, is just mirroring this one perfectly. Smold taking an extra bit of damage at the last second. Really see Wrapped. I think Cookies was maybe thinking of doing another res, but I think it's just a bit too much damage. I think obviously with it being bullet trains, you can take the Sky Shock and rotate around for the train res. That might be a bit more of an opportune idea here. As Gecko just take down Chronoxious. Oh, Small getting knocked away out of his ulti. Only caught the tail end of that. That looks so scuffed. And WAF are out in 5th place. Immortus is on 1 HP. It looks like Bao did take it right at the last second. We see a nice little knockaway at Aiden, but he managed to get the dagger back. Orlando is being sent to China halfway. Akalinx tries to continuing to get damage in whenever possible. Bao only 6 kills so far. 3LP with 8, 10. Fuck me. Depth finding 1 kill already straight off the bat. Catching Meki off guard. Cookies like to be the next victim. Link unfortunately cannot hide as a tree and is found dead. I don't know how. Why would you expect the tree to be there? Baruf actually finds Aiden as well at the same time. Yeah, Theo, they had a crazy brawl heavy early game, bro. Insanity. There is a crown on the left side. I'm wondering if Akalinx will go for that one after the next circle starts to close in and maybe pick off someone. Maybe wait for the fight to get super meaty before he actually goes for the stick. There is another crown on the north side. It was waiting for trains. There's the train stick. Yep, train stick. Orlando's potentially a bit of a sticky situation. Pen gets the ulti connection onto Orlando's plus the punch combo. Super nicely done. Oh, Depth gets it, man. God damn it, bro. It's just because it's a real player, man. I'm just getting baited perma. At some point, if you guys keep changing names, I'm just going to call it what it is, bro. Like, I'm not going to keep trying to remember. Maybe you wanted to change name. Who knows? They're trying two-way to yoink it from Baruf. But they do get it off in time. And they get Deathwreck with a nice punch again onto Aiden. Get dash through onto Shroom. A couple more LMBs. Pen has 3 stacks on. Can you get the 4th? Get the dash through for the reset. Dash back down onto Deathwreck. Still found dead though. Yo, what's up, dude? Shin actually finds Aiden as well at the last second. You see a kind of 1v1 going on between Shin and Akalinx. He probably has the rewind as well. He will use the dagger at the very least. But you see a very aggressive chase. They have lost Deathwreck. There goes a rest stick by Shin. Hopefully have enough time. I don't think Baruf can stop this one. Gets the dunk down to Pen. It's not enough for a spike though. Pops the slug wave. There goes another res. But what? He's not. Okay, there you go. He's obviously watching the stream. Even with the 1-minute delay, he's got a time machine. Okay, stick in the res now. There's a nice little punch by Deathwreck, trying to buy a little bit of time if possible. Ash gets a nice little clean send in, so it's now a 2v2 again as Gecko goes with the aggressive send. But Baruf perfectly times the dunk and completely negates all of that tempo that he had. There's the avalanche play by Baruf we've seen many times before. Orlando gets a nice little slings to the wall against Shin. Has the rewind or dagger. I think it was rewind in this scenario. Can't get the res into Gecko either. Go for your back as well. And Mr. Chaos, they managed to. I'm assuming they used the res that SB used. Pop, but you see Aiden on the top left now. Shitting to push picks up the crown, tries to sucker into zone, but takes way too much damage from the zone. No way he gets out though. Oh wow. But I think Bao probably going to kill him now. There goes the Hoverwings play, just back up onto the top side, meeting 3LP. And 3LP do take him out, so SB are outed 3rd place, ending off with 27 kills. My god. 3LP though with 9 kills so far. Bao with 12. No one dies to the train so far. Shrew goes with the aggressive send in onto Orlando's. Doesn't really do too much damage. Pops the ulti, goes up to the north side. Did not get too much value, unfortunately. So not quite the last second. Trying to get a bit of damage in, trying to circle around if possible. Oh, the hook does come in. Mega damage. Oof. She's there with the dashes on top. Double dash onto Shroom, or from Shroom, shall I say. And just going to get a bit more damage onto Ada, but he pops the rewind very, very perfectly timed. But I still think all he's doing is extending his survivability, not doing too much more. And Bao do seal the deal here, ending off with 15 kills. My brain is slowly crawling to a halt, man. So I apologize if the energy wasn't there for the last couple of games. I'm trying. I hope I've got the energy for tomorrow is all I got to say. Oh, all right. That's the end of Scrims then. Let me just type in the last winners for Game 6. It's got to be probably Rat just from placement score, but SB with 27 kills plus a third place was crazy work though. Either way, Suncheese, just shoot me a message after the stream, dude, and I'll give you I'll have a chat with you about some stuff. All right, guys, that's the end of today's Scrim block. Make sure you guys check in for tomorrow. We've got qualifiers, which will be 8 games. Well, I'm assuming it's qualifiers because I've not checked with the Zuna yet. If there are still enough teams for it. I think we're one team away from qualifiers. So if there's qualifiers, just check in tomorrow. If not, we will just have SNS Turbo Cup on Saturday, of course, which is going to be for $2,500. So make sure you check in for that one. There will be, that will be $2,500 for EU and for NA separately. So, it's going to be action-packed Saturday, as it always has been for the past God knows how long now. Make sure you check in. That's Sim signing out. Peace.